can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, here we go. It is a Monday. What is going on? Welcome to the KVJ show.
Good morning.
Did y'all have an amazing weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sunday fun day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that why you got on the darkest of sunglasses right now, Virginia?
It is. It's a little bright in here.
A little too bright for you, huh?
It is bright in here. I don't know what happened with the light bulbs or something, but
It's like they're messing with us.
there is it hurts my eyes too. It's why I keep wearing glasses. If not, I squint at Kevin the whole time. It looks like I'm mad.
Okay. Well, I mean, if everybody's doing it, I guess you can't beat them. Join them.
Yeah.
Okay.
As well,
It's the
so.
cool club.
Oh, yeah. We're all in sunglasses. I can't see.
I know, I can't see.
No big deal. Kevin just walked into a wall.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we're all doing shades today. All right. So, yeah, it was a nice weekend. Weather was perfect.
Oh, so perfect.
Yeah. Lots of fun events happened, from spring training baseball kicking off and getting going. The Lake Worth Street Painting Festival happened. And then Virginia's brunch.
Oh, yeah, that brunch, man. It went hard, Kevin.
It did, huh?
It was a scene. I had no idea.
How long was your brunch for? How many hours did you spend at brunch?
About 4.
About 4, okay.
Yeah,
That's
about
it. Was
4.
there post brunch or just brunch?
Oh, yeah. Then there's the after party after the
Oh,
brunch.
okay. I should have
yeah.
figured. Yeah, it's not going to end there.
I didn't shut it down until Panda goes, it's time to go. It was 9 p.m.
Oh, my goodness.
we can hear a little bit of the party in your voice still.
And what time did you start?
11.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how she does it. I really don't. It's
I don't either.
unbelievable.
I might be about 30% gremlin.
Oh my goodness! It would probably take me 2 weeks to recover from that day.
Sunday fun day.
Look at her. All right, she's up. She's cranking. She is here. It is the KVJ show. You can see everybody right now. If you want to go to YouTube, look for the KVJ show, or hit up kvjshow.tv. Going to unpack more than just the weekend. Coming up here in a second, we're going to let you know what exactly we got on our mind. Coming up next here on the Monday KVJ show.
Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you should really help. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Gotta wish that I could do that. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you. I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's like we never even happened, baby. Tell me what is up with that. And good for you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. But I guess good for you. Maybe I'm too emotional, but your apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional, your apathy is like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all. You look happy and healthy, not me. If you ever cared to ask, good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Like a damn sociopath, I've lost my mind. I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. But I guess good for you. Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, Jay Bird, what you got on your mind today?
Well, a couple weeks ago, I came in here, I was all bummed out because my favorite guitar got broken because I slipped and fell and it was on the ground. And I really did. I slipped, fell, and pretty much elbowed right through my guitar. And it bummed me out because it was my number one guitar. It shouldn't have been on the ground in the first place, but I was playing the night before. I had fallen asleep, and I put it just gently on the side of my, on my the floor area. But something had happened where I slipped and fell and broke it. And Denny's came over the next day, and I'm showing a picture on Kvj TV of what it looked like. He, I mean, it was destroyed. He goes, dog, you ain't gonna be able to fix that.
Yeah.
So
Just done.
my dad comes into town
Okay.
and says, let me get a crack at that. I bet I can fix it.
Really?
And what does my dad do? He goes, he takes it for 4 days, takes it back at my sister's house, gives it a guitar operation, and fixed my guitar and brought it back to life.
Wow.
And he fixed it completely. I
No
had
way.
3 people look at it and say, there's no way, it's done. My dad fixed it, and it plays great.
The magic hands of the juicy daddy.
He is so good when it comes to fixing things. What the hell happened to me? I mean, seriously.
Well, you're a good combo because you're good at breaking stuff.
That's right.
Oh man, but I got to give a big shout out to my dad. And I did a little video on our YouTube Shorts. It's blowing up.
He's got a lot going on over there. Is he looking to single? Is he dating?
Look, you're gonna have to ask him that. You might have to get an interview with him. But he got about 5,000 views on that video right there.
That's awesome.
A lot of ladies have inquired about your dad. People ask me out at events, oh, is that Randy Pennington single?
Okay.
Well, look, you're gonna have to ask him, and let's make it awkward with you two. I want to. She's all big and bad in here. When he's not here.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get
Right.
them. I mean, I'm gonna feel bad for my dad, but I'm also. I want to make Virginia very uncomfortable.
I feel like she's deserved it with all the way she's run her mouth.
She's a lot of talk until you get her in that situation.
Yeah. Okay. How about you today, Virginia? What you got on your mind?
Well, I told you I was going to that fancy brunch yesterday. It was so nice, so beautiful. My girlfriend invited a few of us, a girls' brunch, and it was so nice. And then she's like, come on over. We went over to her fancy house afterwards for an after party. And we walk in, and she's complaining because it's a smart house, okay? It's a unbelievable house on the ocean, but it's got all the technology to be a smart house.
Okay.
But for some reason, all the components are not talking to each other. So she's got the Sonos system. She's got the panels where it controls all the lighting, all the sound, all the Wi-Fi, all the alarm systems. Everything runs through this like hub, but none of it's talking to each other.
Yeah.
And I said, I got a guy. You're going to think I'm weird, but I got a guy. He's 8. His name is Rocco. He could come over here and get all this stuff talking to each other.
Yeah.
And she looked at me like I had grown a second head.
Yeah.
She's like, sure, he can.
Right.
And I'm like, look, I know it sounds weird. You don't believe me, but I can have him here in 20 minutes and he'll fix all this. It'll all talk to each other and it'll be operational. Because the Sonos system is in every room in her house. And she's got it set up where you can have like this universal speaker system and play your music in every room. It's really cool if it works. And so the day goes on, and she's still complaining about how it's not working. And finally, I was just like, all right, Rocco, just come over. And she didn't believe me that he would have it up and running, and he did. In about 20 minutes, Rocco got her Wi-Fi to talk to her Sonos, to talk to her alarm systems. She can now operate her lighting, her gate, everything from her phone.
No way.
She could not believe it. He put a new app on her phone, and now everything in the whole house works and talks to each other.
Little dude fix it on us just for everything, huh?
She couldn't believe it.
That
She's
is
like,
pretty crazy.
I didn't believe you. I'm like, I know, he's 8. He shouldn't be able to know how to do all this. I didn't teach him. He just knows how to do it.
Wow. Had he ever dealt with a smart house before?
Yes. So he worked on my girlfriend's Sonos system, so he knows how to do it.
Okay.
Put him to work.
I know, right?
I'll pay the mortgage.
I think I'm going to send him to computer school this summer. Instead of summer camp, I think I'm going to send him to like an IT college.
Computer camp.
Yeah.
We sent him to coding camp last summer, and he was like, Mom, I already know how to do all this. They weren't teaching him anything new.
Really? Wow.
Really, yeah.
Hey, so he's self-taught on all this stuff for the most part.
He just knows it. I don't know how he knows it, but he just knows
You
it.
can learn a lot these. I mean, they have tutorials on everything now.
Yeah.
There's really no excuse not to learn stuff these days.
He watches YouTube. He learns most of what he knows from watching YouTube.
I know people get annoyed with me always saying, "Oh, it's on YouTube. Just put it on YouTube." But it is true. You can learn a lot on YouTube.
He has.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. That is pretty amazing. Let me see what I got on my mind. I want to give a shout out to just the Street Painting Festival. That is a cool little event that happens in Lake Worth Beach. If you haven't checked it out, they always seem to have amazing weather for it.
Did you get to go out there?
Yeah, we went out, stopped by Matthews Brewing.
Nice.
Had some beers, had a fun time on Saturday. The weather was absolutely
Oh,
fantastic.
it was beautiful.
Yeah, it really could not have been any nicer than what it was over the weekend. Yeah, in fact, some of the art you can just see what some people put up there. If you're watching Kvj TV on YouTube, it's just crazy that they come out with just chalk and got a space on the street. I don't know if any other place does anything like this. I think it's really unique, that they do that. And just look at that, just painting it right up.
We got to get me out there next year. I got some ideas. I want to put it down on cement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you should. I don't know what it takes. I think it's like about 600 artists they have on Lake Avenue and the
I think
corresponding streets.
You apply for a square, and
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we can get you one.
You don't have to be good. You just have to apply. Those are my kind of contests and my kind of things.
I wonder, because I've not seen anybody that's bad.
Until now.
I wouldn't say bad. It's unique. That's what we say in the art industry.
It would be interesting to see you out there.
I can draw a very good large pizza slice.
Okay.
Oh, that's on brand.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
kind of your thing. Okay.
Okay.
It is my thing.
Okay, I can
Yep.
get down with that.
So with all the cool stuff going on last weekend, man, this week, my goodness, you got the Cognizant Classic, the golf thing is going on, you got the Rib Roundup is happening on Saturday. It's just, it's endless, just one thing after another this weekend.
How are your nerves? Because I know you're a judge out there. That's a big deal.
It's a pretty low pressure gig.
You get to eat a bunch of ribs and drink a bunch of beer.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Nerves are holding up.
Them judging gigs where you get to eat food and then just judge is the best thing on the
It
planet.
is like the best thing on the planet, absolutely.
Because everybody gives you their best rib. They come with their heat. They come with their juiciest because they want to impress the judges.
And for an afternoon, you're a somebody. You're a big time person.
You matter.
Yeah, you could arguably say these are the 2 best weeks in South Florida every year. Arguably say that because it's pretty solid. There's a lot of good stuff going on. Coming up here in a couple minutes, Jaybird got into a couple things this weekend. Can you tell me which of these actually did not happen? Did he have to carry his dad back to his car because his dad pulled his hamstring while playing wiffle ball?
Ooh.
Okay. Did he film a raccoon family of 4 in their natural habitat? Did he get called out by a cashier for wearing his shirt inside out? Did he accidentally walk into the women's bathroom at Burger King? Or did he come home to a random family fixing their bikes in his driveway? Okay.
Only one of those things did not happen.
I really hope the juicy daddy's not hurt.
I'm going to go with that. I think that's the one thing that did not
So
happen.
you think
Yeah.
he's healthy as a horse?
I'm going with that. I don't know if it's just as much as, I don't know, man. Could you carry your dad? And I would love to see it.
I'll carry him.
Okay, well, we'll see what didn't happen to Jaybird this weekend coming up next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
There is only one way to vote this year for the candidate that will make you laugh,
Okay, I'm in this strictly for the likes and the clicks.
that will make you sing. The Emmy and Grammy-nominated comedian Randy Rainbow for president.
Okay, cut the
Friday, March 15th, Sunrise Theater. Tickets are on sale now at sunrisetheater.com. That's Sunrise, THEATRE.com. Randy Rainbow in an all-new musical comedy live performance.
No way. Pollo Tropical's open till midnight?
What? Grab me a Troppy Chop.
Done.
Ah, forgot the cheesy yuca bites.
Got it.
Good looking out, bro.
I didn't say they were for you, though. Pollo Tropical. Real food, real fresh, and now real late. Open till midnight. Hours may vary by location.
Asante came to TurboTax after graduating from culinary school and landing a job in the hottest kitchen in town.
My hands are full all day, every day. I love it.
Asante, as your TurboTax expert, I'll make your moves count, guaranteeing 100% accurate filing and your maximum refund. Sound good?
Yes, expert!
Switch to Intuit TurboTax and make your moves count. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Experts only available with TurboTax Live.
Plus first payment, tax title, $9.99 dealer fee, 39 months, zero security, $39.99 do it signing, 7,500 miles per year, includes all factory rebates, ends month end.
It's go time at Greco Ford in Delray Beach. Go for big inventory. There's over 600 new Fords available with loads more on the way. Go for low payments. New 2024 Ford Edge SEs are now just $279 a month lease. New 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Big Ben 4x4s lease for just $299 a month. Or take home a brand new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Cab for just $329 a month lease. Plus, go to get more for your trade. Greco Ford will give you a huge offer. It's go time. Don't miss. New Edges, $279 a month. Bronco Sports, just $299 a month. Or a brand new F-150 truck for just $329 a month at Greco Ford in Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton, or GrecoFordofDelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
I can't believe tax season is here already. But look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
We're going abroad for the first time in years. To Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Dunkings, iced coffee with a French vanilla swirl, vanilla shot, sweet cold foam, and cinnamon sugar topping. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When it comes to relocation, our friend Spiro and his team at Good Greek, they can handle all the details, all the stuff that you don't want to deal with, all the stressful stuff. Just put it on their plate. They'll do everything from buying and selling your property, mortgage, refinance, of course, moving, storing. They do it all, and for you, it's one-stop shopping.
Yeah, the thing that's great about it, too, is the fact that you can trust them. A lot of times when you hire somebody, you don't know what you're going to get. Are they going to be punctual? Are they going to take care of your stuff? Are they going to give you good customer service? That's why Good Greek's growing, is because they give you all those things and then some.
And you just heard Virginia list off so many services they do. They also do things like junk removal as well.
They really do. They'll even come and set up your whole backyard for a party. They'll put all your stuff away and store it if a hurricane is coming. They do everything. So go online today, goodgreek.com, because it's all Good Greek to us.
Want your child to go to summer camp, but afraid you can't afford it? Did you know you can apply for one of the more than 3,000 summer camp scholarships available right now for Palm Beach County children? Now is the time to apply for camp scholarships. The deadline is April 12th. To learn more, go to everyparentpbc.org/camp. That's everyparentpbc.org/camp. This message brought to you by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Be a part of the show. Mail at kvjshow.com or send us a message on the 97.9 WRMF app. Or just pick up the phone and call us. 877-979-WRMF. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, so which of these things did not actually happen to Jaybird over the weekend? His dad pulling a hammy and Jaybird having to carry him while playing some wiffle ball?
No, don't say the Juicy Daddy is hurt.
The Kevin Ralston doesn't think Jaybird's got the strength to carry his dad.
I don't know. I'd have to see. Yeah, that could be tough.
I don't know if your dad's hammies are bad, but I know your hammies are terrible.
Yeah. Is it a genetic thing?
I don't know, but I will say we both do have bad hamstrings right now.
Okay. Did he film a raccoon family of 4 in their natural habitat? Oh, he's doing some wildlife photography and videography.
I could see that.
Did he get called out by a cashier for wearing his shirt inside out?
Definitely.
Did he accidentally walk into the women's bathroom at Burger King?
Creepy.
Or did he come home to a random family fixing their bikes in his driveway?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm holding on to Dad and the hammy.
Which one did you pick, Virginia?
I agree. Hammy Dad.
You guys are right. You know me. I ain't got the strength to carry my dad. Got terrible upper strength and I can't really grip anything.
Your dad would be like, no, I got it. It's okay.
Oh, nothing can ever happen to my dad. I will not be able to help him.
Well, that's good news. At least your dad is okay. Do you have any proof of this raccoon family that you were feeding?
I do, and I'm going to be dropping a video on TikTok later on today that will not do very well.
Okay. 30 views. Here we come.
Exactly.
Blowing up TikTok.
Now, where are they hanging out? How'd you see them?
Riverbend Park up in Jupiter. I don't know if you guys have ever been there.
I have. I love that park.
It really is cozy. It's free, and you're basically just walking into nature. And while I was there, I saw a bunch of animals. I saw gators, saw raccoons.
Oh, really? Okay.
Saw all types of birds,
It's nice.
Virginia.
Okay.
All types.
That's nice.
There's rumors that there's bears out there.
Really?
Okay.
Just rumors.
The Florida sun bear?
It's a rumor.
Yeah. You got called out for wearing your shirt inside out by a cashier?
Yeah, I had to go to Publix twice back and forth, and I used the same cashier, and it was within 2 hours of a time period, and my shirt was inside out, and she called me out the second time. She's like, do you know your shirt's inside out?
Ooh,
I'm like, I did not know, actually. Thank you for the help.
Now, do you take it off and change it right there?
I wanted to. Maybe a 22-year-old Jaybird does that move. I don't know if I do that now.
And you accidentally walked into the women's bathroom at Burger King.
Yeah, I do this sometimes.
Oh,
Where
no.
I'll walk into a woman's bathroom on accident. I do it at Walmart.
Okay.
Just
Not paying
autopilot.
attention, just go right in, huh?
Autopilot Pennington.
Just follow your nose.
I swear, officer, I was just on autopilot. All right, whatever, buddy. Get in the back of the car.
And there was a random family fixing their bikes in your driveway.
Yeah, there was. And they were... I guess the kid's bike broke down, but the dad was fixing it in my driveway. So he had 2 kids. The one little boy's bike, who was broke, and he's fixing it close, kind of by my door.
Okay.
So they're up in my driveway, and then the little girl is just riding her bike by my trash can area, and I pull in, and I'm just kind of looking at the guy, and he kind of gives me like, oh, hey. And as soon as I get out of my car and start walking up to my door, it's like, sorry. And then they just walk away from my driveway.
Weird.
Very weird.
Are you sure they're not casing your joint?
If you are, you're casing it with two very small little kids.
It's perfect cover.
It's a great cover.
Yeah.
It distracted me so much because I also had groceries. I left my keys in my door.
To your house?
Yes.
Come on in.
And then my dad comes over an hour later. Bud, your keys are in the car. Or in the door.
Yeah, you have a very inviting driveway, though. Maybe that's part of it.
It is. It's very cementy.
Yeah, it is. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, Suits looked at a movie classic over the weekend, the movie Ghost, which is so well known for the famous pottery scene with Demi Moore that is in there.
That means
Patrick Swayze.
We need to recreate
Yeah.
that scene because I
Open,
have
yeah.
a pottery machine.
Okay. Suits actually watched that movie over the weekend, and he's got a review for us. Do you think he's going to like it or not?
I think it's gonna be mid for him.
It's going to be just okay.
I hope he likes it.
I bet he gives you a 75% on that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and also coming up, too, Screen Rant, they did a list of once-loved movies that are cringy now. Basically, the whole concept that we do here, do these classic movies stand up to the newer eyes and through the test of time? All right, so Suits has got a review for the movie Ghost. We're going to see what he has to say next on the KVJ Show.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes. Cause they never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake and the heat between your legs. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. You are not the single type, so baby, this the perfect time. I'm just trying to get you high, faded off this touch. We don't need a lonely night, so baby, I can make it right. You just gotta let me try to give you what you want. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I know what you feel like, feeling coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I
Okay, I know Bird loves this movie Ghost from back in the day. Patrick Swayze in it, along with Demi Moore. Great romantic tale of a man who has passed on to the other side, but there's just still that longing that happens. And from one side of the great beyond to this one, there is still that love affair.
Look, Whoopi crushed it too as Oda Mae Brown.
She did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was the psychic medium that was connecting the two. Suits watched it. Now, he typically doesn't like a lot of the 80s comedies. So what about 80s romances and dramas? What did you think about the movie Ghost, Suits?
I got to say, the Bird knows me. He nailed it perfectly. I was just saying to Denny's, I'm like, it's just all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't anything special. And then right when I say that, Bird goes, I think he's going to say it's mid. It just, again, it's not bad. It's not great. It was okay. That's really what I thought about it. It was very mid. I hate to use that word, but...
Get out of our studio.
Molly girl, you in danger. It's a great movie.
Whoopi was good, and I will give you that. Whoopi was probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
It just, it wasn't necessarily bad. It's a little sappy, but I don't mind sappy at times. I can be a sappy person, so I didn't really mind that too much.
What did you think of the effects when he finally crosses over and goes to heaven?
It's an older movie.
Does it when you turn it on, does it look so old?
It's not as bad as some of the other ones I've watched, but it definitely has a dated feel. So it's 1990, so it's not quite as old as some of the other ones, but it still doesn't look like you would see something today.
But
it's a big difference from what we have now.
Be honest, though. How sexy was Patrick Swayze? Come on. Can I get an amen?
I know you love the Swayze. I don't know, man. I haven't really seen a Patrick Swayze movie that I was like, man, this is great.
That's the triple threat: singer, dancer, and actor.
Yeah. See, I think when you look at some of the older classic movies, there's a couple things that either jump out. One, it might be the effects, or it just might be the way they talk.
Yes.
It might be the concepts that they have. You're like going, okay, come on.
A lot of times it is the way they talk. That's the biggest thing. There's just a lot of them where it's like they don't sound natural in the way they used to write scripts back in the 80s.
Objection, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Ghost does not sound...
Not necessarily Ghost. I'm just saying in general. A lot of movies that you guys have me watch are like that.
Jaybir's going to hit you.
I'm really upsetting him with this one. Well, I'm speaking ill of Patrick Swayze, so I knew this was definitely not going to go well.
Ghost is not a bad movie. I'm sorry.
It's mid. I don't say it's bad.
I'm fighting the youngsters. I'm fighting back on this one.
So what kind of ranking does it get?
I was going to put it in 80.
80, okay.
Yeah.
It's
not bad. It's just
better than mid, I think.
80 is better than mid. Agreed.
Jaybird bullied him into saying 80.
Yeah,
He wanted to say 70.
Well, yeah, he had the hand ready to go there.
Near the 50, and
Like, it's an 80, Bird.
Bird got a closed fist.
Might have been closer to a 70, but look, it wasn't like at the end of the movie I'm like, that was terrible. It just wasn't one of those movies where I'm like, you know what you got to watch? Ghost. Just wasn't one of those movies to me.
Dang.
Now I want to see how many of these movies you've already reviewed and see if you agree with ScreenCrush.com. They were once loved movies that are cringy now.
Okay.
Some of the ones that they listed. Have you seen Ghostbusters yet?
Yes. I liked Ghostbusters, but I saw that as a kid. So I feel like it's got that nostalgia factor for me. I haven't seen it recently, though.
I wouldn't say cringy.
ScreenCrush says its horror comedy jokes don't land. So you said that about some of the comedies before. Its characters are tough to root for, the effects are clunky, and the surprise romance at the end is mostly perfunctory.
Perfunctory?
Perfunctory.
This journalist has got something to prove. They're trying to do fancy words.
Too smart for the room.
Perfunctory. What does that even mean?
Perfunctory.
They're trying to sound smart.
16 Candles. Have you seen that one, Suits?
Yes, I saw 16 Candles.
What did you think of that movie?
It has its moments, but I can definitely see why it's on the list.
It's got some hashtag Me Too moments on that thing.
Well, it really is. The whole thing is kind of hashtag Me Too toward the end of it. It gets very... I can see why it's on that list.
Here's what they say about 16 Candles. They say there's an embarrassing racist caricature.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the pervasive sexism on display from every character, male or female, and the predatory ways in which teen boys treat the objects of their affections. The scene when Jake hands off his intoxicated girlfriend to a minor as if she's some rite of passage. Yikes.
Well, and then she falls in love with him because of that, which makes no sense.
That would be the scene me and Suits would be talking about.
That's the most offensive one, I'd say.
American Pie also made their list of once-loved movies that are cringy now. They say it's an achievement to cast nearly every iconic young actress of the 1990s as a high school sex object, but not one that should be admired.
Well, keep in mind, too, remember they do the secret video of Nadia, and as she's changing and everyone's watching it. That's a no-no, Suits.
Kind of
Can't
messed
do
up.
that, no.
They even trashed the movie Love Actually from
Haven't seen that
2003. They said the romances are gross. Women are yet again presented as objects of conquest. And one of its main storylines repeatedly succumbs to the early 2000s tendency to call a woman with an exceedingly normal body type fat. Oh, how dare they call women fat in these movies. They're going to trash it.
I don't think I've ever seen Love Actually.
I have not. I know
Is it
nothing
good?
about it.
You've seen it, Bird?
Yeah, I don't know. It's on the list. I don't think you're allowed to watch it.
Well, if you say you like it, you're canceled. So.
We canceled it.
And they even went after Forrest Gump. They said it's difficult not to be bothered by poor Jenny, who suffers at the abusive hands of every man in her life except for Forrest, whom she finally acquiesces to only become the vessel for his child and then die.
I mean, she does go through a lot, but I felt really bad for Forrest in that movie. He kind of gets the raw end of everything.
I wish I was a bird so I could fly so far away. So far away.
Yeah. And Screen Crush even trashed Braveheart. They said basically the entire historical premise is way off in everything they do.
It is. If you watch, first of all, I love Braveheart, but if you watch it, there's certain parts where you could tell they filmed it within 6 weeks of each other because Mel Gibson's character is holding a club in 1 second, and then it cuts back. Then he's holding an axe. And it cuts back. He's holding a stick. He's holding 9 different weapons.
Yeah, that did not stand up real well. And then they also trashed The Blind Side, too. Just because The Blind Side really squeaked out right at the end of the period of time when making movies about kindly white folks uplifting the lives of struggling black kids was still acceptable. And then they go into the lawsuit, of course, that happened with Michael Orr and the Tuohys. So there you go. Some movies they say did not stand up to the test of time. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show. Man, did you see that the Tooth Fairy's fluctuating wages? It's been up, it's been down. Virginia, I know you had a lost tooth in your family just this last week.
We did, and there's been negotiations and talk, and I think the expectation that the Tooth Fairy now gives, like, lots of money. I got change under my pillow.
Yeah.
Now the Tooth Fairy brings bills.
Kind of curious what the Tooth Fairy brought Rocco, and what do they say this week is the going rate for the Tooth Fairy? We'll let you know coming up.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have an accident tying you up currently on Lantana Road. Look for this one right at the intersection for High Ridge Road. And another crash is slowing you down right now on Military Trail. This one is at North Lake Boulevard. As for 95 and the Turnpike, at the moment, no major incidents being reported. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
You know, this time of year can be, well, taxing. You know, but the good news is it's also the time of year when we can come into a little extra cash. So what do? Do you splurge at your favorite brunch spot? Do you have a little vacation on one of our white sandy beaches? Or maybe just get a car and cruise down the coast? Well, this season, if you switch to Xfinity Internet and mobile, you can save and still have enough left over for all those big plans of yours. The next generation Xfinity 10G network makes it all possible. And now through March 4th, you can get 75 megabit internet on the Xfinity 10G network for $20 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Just go to xfinity.com/10G. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today to learn more. It's so simple. Just requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Equipment taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Actual speeds may vary.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Our new breakfast burrito is a fully loaded breakfast. I don't even know if I have enough time to tell you everything that's inside. 2 fresh cracked eggs, seasoned breakfast potatoes, 6 strips of bacon, cheese sauce wrapped in a warm flour tortilla. Yes! Now, come and get it. Choose wisely. choose Wendy's new breakfast burrito.
Only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Did you know that you can travel in the I-95 express lanes for free? With this program from the Florida Department of Transportation, you can. Carpool with 2 or more other people and ride the I-95 express lanes for free. Your smarter commute starts at carpoolmiami.com.
Choose coverage that helps you keep more money in your pocket. If you're turning 65, new to Medicare, or have recently moved, you could get $1,978.80 back each year with the Humana Medicare Advantage Humana Choice PPO plan. You'll also get a $0 monthly plan premium, prescription drug coverage, and now every single Humana Medicare Advantage plan also includes routine dental, vision, and hearing coverage. With benefits, support, and money back in your Social Security check, Humana Medicare Advantage plans help take care of your health and your wallet. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. The Part B Give Back benefit pays part or all of your Part B premium, and the amount may change based on the amount you pay for Part B. Limitations and restrictions may apply. Humana is a Medicare Advantage PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 New Kias online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
we want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
This February, fall in love with the perfect ride at hgreg.com on Military Trail. New month, new wheels, and incredible savings. Find your dream car and drive away with your heart's desire. hgreg.com, because everyone deserves a sweetheart deal. Save more, drive happy.
Beautiful start to our Monday. A little bit chilly still this morning with temperatures in the mid-50s, warming up to high of 76 by this afternoon. We're starting off the day with clear skies and mostly sunny conditions expected this afternoon as the dry weather pattern continues. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
We've all felt the impact of rising food prices. For families in poverty, they're facing malnutrition and even death. You can feed a family for a month with your $50 donation to Compassion International. Just text the word radio to 97646.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we got all kinds of hot concert tickets going on. Jennifer Lopez, her South Florida show just went on sale on Friday. You know, if you want tickets for her, Taylor Swift, Justin Timberlake, Olivia Rodrigo, Blink-182, they're all pretty much all on our WRMF app. Any hot show that you see, you go, oh, I'd love to go, I just can't afford it. Well, then just download the app, and you can stream the KVJ show live every single weekday morning. Anytime you want, listen to WRMF, or you can get our podcast, the regular show, and even the after the show, and you can even send us cool little messages when you get the WRMF app. It's really that easy. Oh, Virginia, your son Rocco lost a tooth last week. You had a video that was posted up. Was he very excited about losing the tooth?
Yes.
Okay.
He had his mom's teeth. So he had a tooth coming in on top of a tooth.
Oh, wow.
Tooth on tooth.
Okay.
And they're just tight in there, man. He's got a lot of teeth and not a big mouth.
Okay.
So it's a struggle. But he was jazzed because he can't wait to get that cash.
Oh, okay. Now, is the cash, is it delivered like that night? I don't even know where the tooth fairy is on our customer service these days.
The tooth is still sitting in the bathroom. He's got it up on the counter. He hasn't put it under his pillow yet.
You got to put it on your pillow. If not, the magic does not work.
He's right.
Got to get that conversion. Yeah, okay. Well, I've heard a little mixed report about where the wages are for the tooth fairy. Is inflation affecting just how much kids are getting? I had heard it was pretty good, and I was even hearing about gifts just about a week or so ago. But right now, they're saying that with the tooth fairy, apparently inflation is also affecting her bottom line.
It's hitting everybody, Kevin.
They say that payouts for teeth have dropped to $5.84 per tooth over the past year, down 39 cents from the year before.
So kids they're averaging at least $5 a tooth these days.
That's crazy, right? Yeah, it was over $6. That's what I thought last week, and those were now old stats. It's down to $5.84.
That's so much more than we got. I got change. There were no dollar bills. The tooth fairy left change.
Really?
Now,
wow.
Does it mess with a kid's head or send the wrong message instead of money if the tooth fairy leaves you candy? Because it's not good for your teeth.
Yeah,
but it's still a present.
It doesn't feel right. Yeah, candy to rot out the now adult teeth that you have. Yeah, they say current prices are still up nearly $2 from 4 years ago. So all of a sudden, teeth went through the roof in value.
Inflation.
Now it's kind of going back down again. It's just all over the place.
Do you remember Cannon, your son's biggest payday for a tooth from the Tooth Fairy? Did he ever rack in a $5?
Yeah, he might have gotten a $5.
Okay.
Yeah, he might have gotten a $5. So yeah, I don't. It's been so long now since he's lost a tooth, but yeah, he was doing pretty well. He was up there. In fact, I was stunned. I was like, what the heck is going on here? I started ripping out my own teeth and I found out that adult teeth don't get any money, though. That's just to let you know.
I did that as a little kid. I took one of my teeth out with a butter knife because I wanted to get...
Seems safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to jump.
Can't imagine why you have gum issues.
First of all, I don't have gum issues, but I do have head issues, and I ended up going to therapy.
They say over the past 26 years, the average tooth fairy payout has surged 349 cents. When you're a kid, you're not imagining it. It was about $1.30 on average.
Dang.
26 years ago. We're now at $5.84 per tooth. So even though it's down 39 cents, still doing all right. They say at that rate, by 2050, the tooth fairy is going to be leaving $30 for a single tooth.
No, there's no way.
We can't.
It has to plateau.
We can't live in that kind of world, Kevin.
You don't think so?
A 5 spot is so more than accurate.
I hear you, but if you would probably rewind a radio show to 26 years ago, they'd be going, "What, $1.30? That's crazy. $5? There's no way a kid will ever get $5."
You're right. Within 20 years, all the kids are taking over anyway. He's right. It's going to be that much money.
Yeah. And keep in mind, it is really kind of all relative to how much things cost. What really opened my eyes to this was there was a publication that listed the cost of living for things in 1962, like 60 years ago. How much were things costing? The average income in 1962 in America was $5,556.
A year?
A year. That was the average annual income in America.
What?
In 1962.
Keep in mind, you probably buy a house for $250 back then.
A house was $12,500.
I mean, good gosh.
Your average rent was $110 a month.
Wow.
A new car costs you $2,924. Now, that seems like, that's so low, but if you're only making $5,500, that's about half, more than half of your annual income on a car. To me, relatively, that's pretty crazy. If you think of what your annual income is right now and you cut it in half, you said that's what you'd have to pay for a car?
That would be insane. No.
I guess you could buy higher rent. It could be. It may not be far off.
When did they start getting so crazy?
I don't know. Just it feels like everything's whack. If you want to go to Harvard and pay tuition, $1,520.
For the year? Or is that the entire tuition?
I think that was for a year. That'd be my guess.
Ugh. John Mayer sang it best. Stop this train.
I would just like to go back and buy a bunch of property.
Even if you went back 10 years and started buying property, that'd be a smart thing.
She's not lying.
It'd be nice to have the money you have now then, because it is relative. Because back then, it would have hurt you just as much as it does now.
No, I want modern day Jaybird to go back in time.
You have the money that you have right now and go back to 1962. Yeah, you'd be rolling in it.
Well, let's get you a DeLorean.
No kidding.
Gas was 27 cents a gallon.
Wow.
But I remember being a kid, being 16, and it being only 89 cents, 75 cents. Gas was under $1 at one point in my lifetime.
I do remember if you had about $10, you were good. You'd fill up a tank of gas. Yeah, it was crazy. Movie tickets are going for $1 in 1962.
Wow.
Milk was $1 a gallon.
Something happened in the movie industry now. I mean, movie tickets are so expensive.
That feels like it's in the last 20 years kind of phenomenal. I remember when it took an insane jump. I remember it being $5 or whatever bucks, and that felt normal. And then all of a sudden, I took a couple years off, and I go to a theater, and they're like, yeah, that's $15. I'm like, what, $15? Like for one or for the whole family?
You are right. It really was affordable. It was affordable. I think the Star Wars came back, and that set
Something happened.
Something happened.
It was a weird 2 or 3 year just boom, astronomical climb on the cost of a movie. So crazy stuff, man. You look back, that's just what happens, I guess. The cost of living increases. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, it's Monday. Virginia is fighting off a wicked brunch session from yesterday. They went for 10 hours.
Oh, she's spearheading the whole breakfast this morning.
Yes. Oh, there's a campaign behind the scenes. I think we're getting Denny's for Denny's.
Wow, usually you were trying to convince Virginia. Today, she's trying to convince everybody else.
We thought we wanted to try to get one of the crappiest breakfasts out there.
Great way to start the week. All right, well, we'll see if Virginia can wake up to play a round of Think Fast. We got to move that mind coming up next on the KVJ Show.
People dream high in the quiet of the night. You know that I caught it. Bad boy, shiny toy with a price. You know that I bought it. Killing me slow out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it, it's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. Hang your head low in the glow of the vending machine. I'm not dying. We say that we'll just screw it up in these trying times. We're not trying. So get the headlights. Summer's a knife. I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the moon. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes, and if I bleed, you'll be the last to know. Oh, it's blue. The shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it, it's cruel summer. It's cool. That's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so pretty like a devil. It's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it, it's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my fate. And I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
Think fast. If you don't come in first, you might as well be last. Think fast.
All right, let's see if our crew is awake and ready to go here today.
Okay.
Virginia's going to be testing herself here.
Is the breakfast order in?
Are we back?
You were lost in the menu.
Someone's over there
lost
in hash browns.
I was. I'm looking at hash browns right
I know.
now.
I can see you.
We all know.
He's looking at him like you look at a girl.
We're going to have to wait. We're going to have to hold off.
Dude, I'm hungry.
No, hold off on the bit. I'm going to finish.
1 second, Kevin.
Kevin, you mind playing another song?
Okay, we're
All
going
right.
to see if our crew can do this here.
We can do it.
All right, think fast. First up, a girl's name that starts with the letter W.
Wendy.
Walmart.
What did you say, Bird?
You said Walmart?
I said Walmart.
Wilma?
Walmart.
Wilma, I think Virginia was in first with Wendy.
Is that like he said Walmart? If you name your baby girl Walmart, that's low.
That is.
I thought I said Walmart.
Name them where they're conceived, Virginia. Okay, next up. An article of clothing starting with the letter S.
Shorts.
What did you say, Virginia?
Sweater.
I said shorts.
So was it Virginia?
What?
Oh, he's giving it to Virginia. Wow.
He knows who's buying him breakfast.
Yeah, you're right.
He does. Suits can be bought.
Oh, he said the next one's Virginia too already.
Oh. We can all be bought, Jay Bird.
Okay, what do you think about this one here? Think fast. It's a weather word that starts with the letter D. A weather word.
Do.
Doppler!
I said do.
Would you scream, Bird?
Doppler.
I think,
Why did it sound like
Denny's was in
Baba?
first.
I didn't even know what you said.
You screamed. You did not say Doppler. You said Baba.
That's what I
I
thought.
didn't
You
know
were like,
what you
Baba?
said.
I'm sorry. I knew I was running out of time. I didn't mean to scream. I'm sorry. I know people hate that. Just send Kevin an email.
We need to get hash browns in your mouth so you don't talk.
Okay, Virginia's up 2-1 on Denny's here. Bird yet to get on the board. It's a crime starting with the letter C.
Crime!
Concealed weapon, darn it.
Okay, I'll go with you. It's long. Carjacking would work.
Carjacking. Our favorite.
Yeah.
You yelled crime so loud.
Crime. A crime starting with the letter C. Crime.
Crime.
Okay, think fast here. It is a brand name starting with the letter P.
Prada.
Of course, Virginia goes high end. Prada, that'll do it.
No, it's over.
It's
That's
over,
a win.
baby.
Over. That'll do it.
You got that big goose egg.
What a rough round for the bird.
That's hash browns, right?
Yeah, get them hash browns.
Back to breakfast.
Yeah.
Back to
Yes.
breakfast.
What's coming up on the Dirt of the Day? Dirt of the Day.
Oh my gosh. When I came in here this morning, Kevin was like, did you see the fight that happened with Cam Newton? The former NFL player was in a ruckus, a scuffle, a fisticuffs. What happened in Atlanta? Who was trying to punch him in the head? I'll give you the full story coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. No major incidents reported at the moment on 95 or the Turnpike, but we do have a crash to watch for in Broward County that is slowing you down on University Drive. This in the northbound direction is before you get to the intersection for Sterling Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
You call that a precision stop?
When a rookie stunt driver, just give me a shot, meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all.
Come on, focus.
They'll soon find out that behind the wheel of the Nissan Rogue, with the power of VC turbo and the most fuel-efficient gas-powered engine in its class, Watch this. The protege can become a master. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad.
Level up your drive with 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Auto Pacific segmentation excluding hybrids and electric vehicles. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2023 Rogue and dealer stock. Example, 60 months financing at $17.48 per month per thousand finance. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and in-mat credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 3/4/24.
Who lays the papers in your neighborhood and lays them really good?
for a really great price. Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
It's a new year, and if you're a homeowner like me that wants to upgrade your driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word BEST to 909090 will be automatically entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Now, there's no purchase necessary, but you must text BEST to 909090. That's BEST to 909090, and you could win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text BEST to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Kensei had a lot of struggles before brain balance. He also had sensory sensitivities. He ended up getting diagnosed with ADHD. It was to the point where even the school didn't know what to do. And they would always say that he'll just grow out of it. It was honestly a nightmare. Kensei lost a lot of confidence. Brain balance helped us so much. His behavior improved. He's able to get through his work. He's conquered so many fears. He always says, my brain is feeling better.
Brain Balance parents know better. Better academic and mental health outcomes and happier kids, like Kensei. Find out how Brain Balance's drug-free transformational programs help turn your child's breakdowns into breakthroughs. Learn more at brainbalance.com.
Call Brain Balance in Palm Beach Gardens or Coral Springs and schedule an assessment today.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Y'all know my dad, Randy. He loves the Dunkin' Wake Up Wrap. In fact, he had a Wake Up Wrap over the weekend. He's a big fan. I think you guys should try it too. Also, too, don't forget, many big old breakfast sandwiches over there at Dunkin'. Not just the Wake Up Wrap. We're talking the big old bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. It is the size of Kevin's face. It's very big, very large. Delicious, bountiful. Don't forget to DD Perks membership. Going to get you deals galore, my friends. I am Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In office, West Palm Beach.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Junior's running around getting her breakfast already here.
Breakfast has kind of thrown the whole thing into a tailspin, Kevin.
I am so sorry. It's a lot.
It is.
Behind the scenes. Because, yeah, I mean, special order Pennington over here has got all kind of sauces and sides.
He's throwing it all off. Is that what you're saying?
It didn't register his hash browns.
Oh, no.
He put hash browns in, it didn't register.
So apparently ordering hash browns is a special order, Kevin. See how dramatic she is?
I know, right?
Oh, if the food comes and there's no hash browns, you will see a man have a meltdown.
Oh, I bet.
You've seen it before.
I'm just saying
when stuff doesn't come.
I'm just saying hash browns is in a special order. Don't pay me with that brush.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this video, you must go see the video of Cam Newton. He was doing one of those 7-on-7 youth football tournaments. He's a coach, and he is so lippy. It says in the story, we have no idea what started the altercation. I can tell you what started the altercation. Cam Newton's mouth. He was probably popping off like he always does. And some people were like, not today. And a bunch of guys tried to jump him, but he won.
Well, I laughed because when I saw it, I was like, I had a feeling it was going to happen. A couple weeks ago, Cam Newton had his 7-on-7 team. They were here in South Florida, and they were playing South Florida Express, a really good team that we have here. And Cam's team beat them. And Cam was just peacocking all across the field afterwards and just cocky and strutting his stuff. And I'm like, I know how sometimes these things go. I would not be surprised to see him in a brawl if he tries that move in a different place. I have a feeling you don't see what led up to the fight. I have a feeling.
I have a feeling it was him.
It had to do with him peacocking all over the field, and people didn't take kindly to it in Atlanta.
He doesn't play anymore, does he?
No, he's not currently playing, but apparently he has a pretty good 7-on-7 team, and he likes... they're kind of his vehicle.
He'll tell you all about how great his team is. And the funniest part of the whole video, if you go to watch it, he's wearing this hat. So I guess Cam Newton is now into hat designing. But it looks like a witch's hat. And all throughout the fight, he's throwing punches, he's blocking. The hat never comes off.
All that's on video.
All that's on video.
Of him fighting
The hat doesn't move an inch. And so, if nothing else, I've gotten from the video that it's a quality hat.
Okay, so he makes good hats.
These hats won't come off. You can get in a fist fight with 4 guys, and the hat will not come off.
Well, it's impressive.
It's an impressive witch's hat.
I don't know how he did
Well,
it.
you being a witch, you should maybe look into
I
this.
feel like I need to get one of these Cam Newton hats. I don't want to support him because I think he's a jerk, but this hat, though.
It's impressive. It was impressive.
Well, Sylvester Stallone says he is going to be selling his home in California and going to be permanently a resident here where he has a place on Palm Beach Island.
I heard a ridiculous stat about him, or a factoid, that the first Rocky, they didn't really believe in it, but they're like, all right, let's see what you can do. He filmed the entire thing in 28 days.
No way.
Yes.
The entire movie.
The entire movie, Rocky 1, was filmed in 28 days. Done, filmed, because they only said you only have X amount of time to film it. It was a long shot. The real Rocky and the real man, Sylvester Stallone, they kind of mirrored each other.
It's a real story?
No, but what I'm saying is no one thought he could really do it. Was a 1 in a million kind of a shot.
He was a long shot.
He was an underdog.
In Hollywood.
As a filmmaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was doing
Now he's our neighbor. Look at this.
Yeah.
Full circle moment.
Yeah, full time. Here's a clip from the reality show where he's telling his family. I'm not sure they were all so thrilled that they were leaving L.A.
After long, hard consideration, your mother and I have decided it's time to move on and leave the state of California permanently, and we're going to go to Florida. We're going to sell this house.
What? What?
Yep.
Is this a joke?
It's not a joke at all.
Dude, full time. No LA time.
Full time. We already have the place. It's a done deal.
Okay, there you go. How's that acting?
Come on, Sly.
His daughters are like smoking hot. They're like Kardashian adjacent, like really good looking.
But not as annoying. Because they didn't talk that much, which was kind of cool.
And finally here, this is sad. Major League Baseball is going to redo those pants. Remember we told you last week that they had made these pants, but everybody was like, whoa, you can like see through these baseball pants. They called it a high performance fabric. But all the female fans were like, yeah, you can see everything.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. In fact, I think there's a photo of one of the Giants players who was wearing the pants, and he was sitting on the bench in the dugout. You could fully see his formed out testicles, and somebody took the photo and posted it and didn't realize it. By the time somebody told him, he tried to take it down, but it already got out, and now it's all over the place.
Speaking of Giants.
Yeah.
You can't put those back in the bag.
Oh man, yeah. So it was rough. There were some teams that were wearing their old pants during spring training this weekend.
As a man who's had pictures go out there on the internet with his nards hanging out, I get it. I hear and see you.
Well, baseball is switching up the pants. If you were all excited about the transparent pants, they're going to be going away.
Baseball has had some really bad moments when it comes to uniforms, just in their history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this new round from Nike was not very solid.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, we got celebrities having a birthday today. Michael Bolton. Used to do a bunch of hits back in the early to mid 90s. Big old crooner. Used to be a hairband guy before doing that. So happy birthday to him.
My dad had a copy of that album of him when he was heavy metal or whatever.
Okay,
it was nothing short of god awful.
Yeah. I think he make a good career choice there when he went to the ballads. He's turning 71 years old today. Got to say a big old happy birthday to my wife, the Mexican Queen.
Oh, happy birthday.
Today is her birthday.
What are you doing for the big birthday?
We are going to do a birthday lunch today. My daughter is going to pick me up here right after the show, and we're going to grab her and go out and have a little bit of lunch.
Where are you going? What
Yeah.
restaurant?
Not positive.
Oh.
Not positive exactly where we're going. The Queen gets to pick, so someplace it's not going to be cheap. That's all good. It's a birthday.
I love it.
So let's do it. So happy birthday to her. Also, a happy birthday to Matthias. Happy 10th birthday. That is from Muti Oman, little brother Johan. So happy birthday there, and got a photo on KVJ TV. Also, Juju. She is the one who gave you the Saints tumbler, Virginia.
Oh, I love Juju. Man, she makes some fancy elevated tumblers. She puts on the crystals one by one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're so fancy. They're expensive, but they're worth it.
So happy birthday, and also happy early anniversary. That is Jess in Orlando.
Aww.
Also, happy birthday to Zach, turning 16. Very proud of the young man he's becoming. He's an amazing person, from his biggest fan, Mom. Also, happy birthday to Corbin on his big 10th birthday. The most amazing kid a parent could have. Love Daddy, Mommy, Ryan, Olivia, Fox, and the fur babies, Grace and Romeo, a.k.a. Fat Boyardee. So there you go. Got a birthday, want to get a shout out? You can let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. Happy to give you a little shout out here. Easy for you to do.
The breakfast order is in.
Oh, it is.
It's been ordered, Kevin.
She's had the order ready to go for the last 15 minutes. All she had to do is hit one button.
Yeah.
And I've seen it the entire time, but we've been on the air.
He hasn't been able to focus
And I'm
on
like,
anything.
all she has to do is hit one button, and it's
One
gonna save us 15 minutes on
I
the
had
order.
to double check the order because Thumbs over here thought he ordered hash browns and he didn't. You better be thankful that I checked your order because you wouldn't have got your hash browns and you've been whining.
Well, I think he was going to blow.
I'm taking it today because it's a Monday. She's been so wrong on so many of her.
Just one after another. Yeah. Coming up here, we got an email, a little mad mama drama. Mom having some issues. She said, my ex's girlfriend called my daughter a name.
Oh, no.
How would a mama bear deal with this? She needs a little advice before she rips somebody's face off. We'll hear from her next.
I never knew that everything was falling through, that everyone I knew was waiting on a cue to turn and run when all I needed was the truth. But that's how it's gotta be. It's coming down to nothing more than apathy. I'd rather run the other way than stay and see the smoke and who's still standing when it clears. And everyone knows I'm in over my head, over my head. coming apart that don't last. I'm losing you and it's effortless. Without a sound, lose sight of the ground and throw around. Never thought that you wanted to bring it down. I won't let it go down till we tortured ourselves. And everyone knows I'm in over my head, over my head. 8 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind, she's on your mind. Everyone knows she's on your mind. Everyone knows I'm in over my head, I'm in over my head, I'm over my. Everyone knows I'm in over my head, over my head. 8 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind, she's on your
If you're having a little bit of an issue, you don't know how to deal with it as a mama or pops, you can let us know. Send us an email. We'll give you our thoughts on it. Somebody was cool and collective enough to send us an email before they ripped off somebody's face, which is probably a good thing to do. But how mad would you be if your ex's girlfriend called one of your kids by a name, Virginia?
What was the name?
In the email here, it says, I'm writing to seek some advice on a challenging situation I recently encountered. My ex-husband's girlfriend yelled at my 10-year-old daughter for forgetting her lunch. His girlfriend was upset because she had to drop off the lunch at my daughter's school and she had to miss her yoga class as a result.
Uh-oh.
So in her frustration, she called my daughter a forgetful little twerp. I'm extremely upset by this behavior and I'm struggling to find the best way to handle this before causing further conflict. What would Virginia do in my situation? I seriously want to rip this bimbo's face off.
Hold my gold.
Yeah, I mean, okay, annoying little twerp. I mean, it's a pesty kind of like little comment. It's not
Look.
nice, clearly.
Kids are going to forget their lunch. All of them do it. How you handle it as the adult in the situation says a lot about you. And if you're going to call my kid a twerp, we're going to have a conversation.
Well, I guess, too, how was it said? Was it said in a joking way? Or was it, you forgetful little twerp, how dare you? You know, did she make the kid feel bad, or was she just kidding around and joshing around?
I would imagine that it was probably a snide little comment because it got back to her. She found out about it because her daughter said something about it. And if you're talking about my ex-husband's girlfriend yelled at my 10-year-old for forgetting her lunch, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would frame forgetful little twerp, considering she had to miss her yoga class, as anything playful. I'm imagining she was annoyed and she popped off.
Well, your job in all of this, new girlfriend, is to be an adult. She's a kid. Kids forget their lunch. How you handle it is you bring the lunch and you be cool about it. Don't call names. We don't call our children names.
But do you say something to her?
Absolutely.
What do you say to her?
I tell her just that. I don't get him involved. I go right to her.
Oh, wow.
Me and her are going to have a conversation.
Why wouldn't you let your ex handle it?
He's probably not going to handle it right.
That's why they're an ex.
You don't try. You think he'll just lightly brush it off and then it'll probably happen again?
He won't get my message across properly.
Where do you do this at? Do you do this at the school? Do you do this at the house?
I would say probably not at the school.
Yeah.
I don't want witnesses.
No.
Do it where there's no witnesses.
Do you think you would wait till she's over at his house or the next time you see her? How long do you wait before you say something?
Catch her out front yoga.
Catch her in an alleyway.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, catch her
You
in the
know
park.
she goes to yoga, catch her out front yoga and just say, hey, we could have a conversation about name calling. We don't call the children names. We don't call our kid a twerp.
So you would rather catch her when she's not with your ex?
Yes.
Catch her in the parking lot. 9 out of 10 parking lot confrontations end up very bad.
It doesn't have to get ugly. It just has to be, hey, in the future, We don't call our daughter names. Twerp is a mean name. We're not going to use that kind of language. Capiche?
Twerp is an old school kind of insult.
It is, yeah.
Oh, twerp.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so Virginia says you confront the girl yourself in a place where the ex isn't.
And
that's how it's done.
There's also no witnesses.
Okay.
This is private business. You don't need a bunch of looky-loos in the pickup line watching you and his girl get into a verbal altercation.
Yeah. Taylor on the highway.
How would you respond if she said, well, she is a little twerp?
Hold my gold.
Okay, it gets physical at that
It
point.
gets physical at that point. And that's why you don't want witnesses.
Would you really punch somebody that said that? It's just words.
If she doubled down, I might.
Okay,
When's the last time you punched somebody?
You keep talking over there.
I don't sweat you. I do not sweat you.
I got something for you.
And then we got a dad here with a little dilemma as well. He said, my girlfriend is turning on my son. A little similar here. He said, my girlfriend of 3 years tragically lost her 10-year-old son to cancer last year.
Oh, my.
While her son was from a previous relationship, I have a son who is a few years younger. Lately, I've noticed that whenever my girlfriend becomes impatient with my son, she often compares him to her late son by saying things like, why can't you be like Willie? This has started to make me feel overwhelmed and helpless. Whenever I attempt to address this issue with her, she becomes defensive and angry, making it challenging for me to communicate my concerns effectively. I understand that she is going through an incredibly difficult time, and I want to be supportive, but I also feel the need to address how her words affect me and my son. How should I handle this situation without making it worse?
Whoa, this is heavy.
But the question does remain, why can't you be as good as Willie?
Yes. That's what he wants to know.
That is heavy.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Mm-hmm. So, she said, I've noticed that whenever my girlfriend becomes impatient with my son, she often compares him to her late son, Willie. Okay, now the thing I can imagine is you could start with a heartfelt approach, right? Say, I don't know if you're doing this, but I'm noticing this.
Yes, and you do it. No kids can be there when this conversation happens. You got to do it privately and you got to do it gentle because she's healing and she probably doesn't even realize how hurtful her words are.
But I think if that's something that couldn't be corrected, I think you can't stay with that person, right? If they constantly are doing that to your kid.
Yeah, because you need to protect your child first.
Totally.
And if you're with a partner that is putting them in a bad mental space and they can't and won't stop it, then, yeah, to me, my obligation at that point would be to my kid.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this could wind up in our makeup or breakup court here pretty quick. So, he needs to back off. But, yeah, I would start nice and heartfelt. Say you may not realize it, but it is very hurtful to him. So please cut it out. All right, you got your own problem. You can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. We're going to find out who won the KVJ draft from Friday. We had the best frozen foods out there. And you were saying Suits was pretty on it. He had the DiGiorno 5-cheese stuffed crust pizza, the Devourer's white cheddar mac and cheese with bacon, and the Stouffer's meat lovers lasagna.
Well, I know he was on it because after that segment, I was walking in the back and I heard the sales department talking about it. Going, wow, Suits really brought the heat this week.
Yeah.
So there's a buzz in
they
the
were
office.
Contacting Stouffer's to try to get an endorsement deal. They should. That'd be great. So did Suits win it or did somebody else? We'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
StormSmart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. StormSmart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. No major incidents reported at the moment on 95 or the Turnpike, but we do have a crash to watch for in Broward County that is slowing you down on University Drive. This in the northbound direction is before you get to the intersection for Sterling Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
This is the day of the big sale at your gift shop.
Welcome in.
So this isn't just a big day for your business. It's a big day for the network keeping it all connected. That is, if it can handle the pressure.
Next in line, please.
So is it possible to get business internet you can really count on? It is. With 99.9% network reliability from Comcast Business. It's like this neat little bow.
Do you like that gift wrap?
Really ties it all together. Reliable internet for your business. It's not just possible, it's happening. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet and security for $49 a month for 12 months with a 2-year contract when you add one unlimited mobile line. Plus, ask how to get an $800 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online today to switch to Comcast Business. Ends 5/5/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 100 megabits per second internet and security edge. Eco-bill and auto pay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Hey, honey, I have a great idea for summer vacation. Let's go to Chicago. We can take the kids to the aquarium, the Navy Pier, and maybe even a baseball game. We can eat deep dish pizzas and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a great idea, and the kids will love it, but only if we fly from PBI.
Chicago, here we come.
Let's book our flight today.
Already on it.
Palm Beach International Airport, South Florida's award-winning and favorite airport. Now flying direct to Chicago. Visit pbia.org for more info.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. Tobacco-Free Florida's Group Quit service offers free virtual and in-person sessions at convenient times and locations. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine replacement therapy like patches, gum, or lozenges. You are not alone. Whatever your reason to quit is, Tobacco-Free Florida can help you get started. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW.
You know, I was telling my girlfriend yesterday at brunch, she's thinking about doing her breast work again. And I'm like, you need to go see Dr. Rankin. He is a breast expert. He and his whole team, they really do specialize in everything body, but especially breasts. Tummy tucks, mommy makeovers, breast lifts. He is so good and so gentle and so amazing and so skilled. Dr. Rankin has put together an incredible team. If you're thinking about any kind of body work, go see Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, or the female plastic surgeon, Dr. Giselle. This team really does listen and care and respect their patients. It's so crucial that your surgeon respects you, listens to you, cares about you, and does what you want them to do, not what they want to do. It's pretty wild out there, so you gotta find somebody amazing like Dr. Rankin. Go online today, book your appointment in Jupiter or in Boca. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the credit clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the credit clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 New Kias online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit affects down payment and approval terms.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
This February, fall in love with the perfect ride at hgregg.com on Military Trail. New month, new wheels, and incredible savings. Find your dream car and drive away with your heart's desire. hgregg.com, because everyone deserves a sweetheart deal. Save more, drive happy.
Beautiful start to our Monday. A little bit chilly still this morning with temperatures in the mid-50s, warming up to a high of 76 by this afternoon. We're starting off the day with clear skies and mostly sunny conditions expected this afternoon as the dry weather pattern continues. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients. Today, Morgan & Morgan has more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Dunkin' Donuts, the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Danny and Megan got a lot of hot stuff they're giving away this week and afternoons right here at 97.9 WRMF. They've got tickets to go see Jennifer Lopez when she comes to the Kaseya Center in Miami. And they've also got tickets to Universal Orlando. Last week it was Disney, so they got all the hot stuff going on this afternoon. Make sure you tune in right here at 97.9 WRMF to get your hands on all the good stuff. All right, we did a draft on Friday for the best frozen foods.
This one was tailor-made for me, man.
You love frozen foods, huh?
I love it more than anybody here on the show, without a doubt.
Even Suits, you would say.
Not even close.
Not even close. Is your number one. Well, you were thinking that maybe Suits was your best competition. He chose for his team of three the DiGiorno 5-cheese stuffed crust pizza, the Devourers white cheddar mac and cheese with bacon, and the Stouffer's meat lovers lasagna.
Look, Devourers and Stouffer's do amazing things.
Okay. All right. The question is, did Suits wind up winning it? Did Jaybird actually pull it out? Now, this is not at all my draft. So I went to my daughter, and I'm like, okay, what do you like? Just tell me, because I don't do frozen meals. And I wound up with the Trader Joe's Mandarin Orange Chicken, Amy's 3 cheese and kale bake, and the Zatarain's blackened chicken Alfredo.
It ain't that sexy.
Wasn't sexy. It didn't do well.
It's not personal.
Yeah.
We can smell that you're just.
It was a fraud. It was, yeah.
We all knew you weren't going to win the tournament. Not with that list.
No. I know not everyone can be me, and so it didn't work out. I was last place.
Whoa!
Yeah, last place.
Dang.
That didn't do well. Virginia do a lot better. She was 4th place.
What did she have on hers?
She had Home Run in frozen pizza, the White Castle mini burgers, and Trader Joe's soup dumplings.
The dumplings lost you.
I love the soup dumplings.
My daughter, that was her number one pick, and I was upset that I messed around and didn't get that because that was what she had wanted as her favorite.
You guys went too fancy. The Ralstons and the Syndickies went way too fancy.
I know nothing.
Yeah, did not do well for you. Well, now this is what's kind of crazy here. Yeah, Suits did make it into the top 2. Who's he facing?
He's not facing me, is he?
Jaybird had Mrs. T's 4-cheese pierogies. Stouffer's family-size cheese enchilada.
Family size.
He doesn't have a family. 5-cheese Hot Pockets. And Denny's had the Marie Callender's chicken pot pie, the Ore-Ida tater tots, and P.F. Chang's General Chang's chicken. So with Suits in the top 2 is Denny's. Bird finishes in 3rd place.
Whoa.
What? 3rd place.
What?
How embarrassing.
Wow.
Is your family listening to this?
I don't have a family.
He just buys family-sized portions.
I mean, I have a family, but they're all moved away or dead.
Well, they're embarrassed. They're definitely embarrassed.
Okay, so it's between Denny's and Suits, and our winner of the KVJ draft for the best frozen foods from this weekend, Denny's.
Wow.
All right, good. I'm glad my hippie brother won.
I bet it's that chicken pot pie. I was going in on that a couple weeks ago talking about it. That was silly. I didn't choose that.
Marie Callender's makes such a good crust.
Oh, man.
Marie Callender's does good stuff.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
They could do good desserts, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So thanks to everybody that voted for that. We do appreciate it. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, man, they are going high tech when it comes to grocery stores. Are you going to like it or not? I'll let you know what is coming down the pike. And how about this? Grocery store items you can't believe people actually buy. Have you ever seen some of the grocery store video? Who would buy that?
Yep.
That looks absolutely terrible. What makes the list? 877-979-WRMF. We will discuss coming up next.
They saw what I saw. They went far the way I felt, but they don't know what you want. And baby, I would never tell if they knew what I know. They would never let you go. So guess what? I ain't never letting you go. 'Cause your lips were made for mine, and my heart could go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time. So if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when you're out looking like you do, but you can't hide it. No, put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel. Every time the phone rings, I hope that it's you on the other side. I wanna tell you everything, everything that's on my mind, and I don't want any other guys taking my place. Girl, I got too much pride. I know I may be wrong, but I don't wanna be right, 'cause your lips were made for mine, and my heart would go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time. So if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when you're out looking like you do, but you can't hide it. No, put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel. Put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel. Owner of my heart, tattooed your mark, there for the whole world to see. You're the owner of my heart and all my scars. Baby, you got such a hold on me. So if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when you're out looking like you do, but you can't hide it. No, put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel. Put you in a frame, oh baby, who could blame you? Glad your mama made you, making me insane. You cannot be explained. Ooh, you must be an angel. Jealous, but I can't help it. I want every bit of you. I guess I'm selfish.
Do you like technology when it comes to the grocery store, or do you just like, give me the old-fashioned way I used to always do it?
I don't know. I do kind of like the self-checkout. If I don't have a bunch of stuff, it's kind of fun to go and do it yourself really fast and get out really fast.
Mm-hmm. I'm not at my best self at the self-checkout. I'm just not my best version of myself.
Some people need a cashier.
I like the cashier, man.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah. There are people that are holding on to it, and, you know, the technology is getting there, and places like Whole Foods that, you know, is now owned and powered by Amazon, they're trying to push the tech agenda, still offering up some of those cubicles for you to go and do your shopping, but they're going to be doing something that will make them not necessary at all. Not even the self-checkout. Smart shopping carts are now being rolled out at Whole Foods stores out west. They haven't gotten to South Florida yet, but they're on their way. You get a cart. When you put items in it, the cart somehow knows exactly what you put in the cart, and it will give you on a screen a running tally of what your bill is.
Oh, cool. I just got one of those salads from Whole Foods. Let me put it down. That will be $98.32.
They do have an expensive hot bar, cold bar. All of that food is like, no lie, $20 a pound.
I was born with heavy hands, and if you have a heavy hand at a salad bar, you're going to get a big boy salad. And I did, and I went to the cashier, like, that'll be $38. Like, what? $38 for a salad? How dare thee?
Now, the carts are so smart that you would really just be able to skip the entire checkout line. Now, when it comes to bagging your groceries, that's what I don't know. Will they have a bagging station where you go? Because I imagine we're not there yet where people want to put all their groceries individually in their car. That'd be a nightmare taken to your house.
People do that up in Oregon where you guys got to bag your own groceries, and it is weird. It's an odd thing, and if you forget your bag, people have meltdowns. I saw it happen.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to be in that kind of world where we're bagging our own stuff.
Or maybe they might have a bagging station where they would have people that would bag your groceries for you, but now you've skipped the whole process of putting them out of a conveyor belt. They would just come up, take them right out of your cart, put them in bags for you, and then put the bags right back in your cart, and then you just keep wheeling right on out.
Here's what doesn't work at self-checkout. More than 10 items. When you start getting into that's when you
Yeah.
get into a problem, and
True, yeah.
I've fell into that before.
If you have a big cart full of stuff, just go to the cashier.
Yeah, I think so.
It's too big for you.
Quick, easy, keep it going. Yeah.
And you can also feel people's eyeballs just, I don't know, looking through your soul. All right, guy, speed this thing up.
Yeah. Now, Whole Foods isn't going to make you do the smart carts, but when they're available, they will be an option for you. So as you see right now, the first adopters are going to be the ones who are going to get it, and they're going to think they're smarter than you because they've adopted the new technology while you're sitting there going through the old line like you used to.
Surprisingly, Whole Foods has got a pretty darn good bakery.
Oh, they do. It's expensive,
but you are going to have to take out a loan, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
everything there is expensive, but it's elevated.
Well,
Is
You
it
get what you
really-
pay for.
Is it really elevated? That's my question. They say it's elevated, but is it really that much elevated?
the thing that gets me with Whole Foods is my eyes don't recognize most of the brands. And it's kind of weird for me because I'm like, what is that? Because I know what a Crest is or that kind of, but I'm like, what is this stuff? It's Tom's or whatever it might be. It's some like weird, it's like one person's name.
Oh, I asked to find queso there. They pretty much laughed at me. And then I think they showed me where queso is at. To your point, I couldn't find it.
It's probably some kind of organic,
It was
vegan queso.
package was weird. Didn't
Yeah,
even look
right.
like cheese to me.
Yeah.
You won't find Velveeta in there.
No, you will not. Oh, hell no. You
No.
won't find Coca-Cola.
They actually care about your health.
But they do have a bad health section for you. Believe me, when I go to Whole Foods, I find a way to be unhealthy.
You still find it, okay.
Big time.
You can't fight this guy. He's going to be naughty.
Because they have chocolate cake. They got pizza.
Yeah.
They got that hot bar that's got fried stuff.
Well, we asked the question, what items do you see in grocery stores that you cannot believe that people actually purchase? Or you're just like, why do they even have that on the shelves? Who would be buying that? Like canned whole chickens. They take a whole chicken, that's so gross.
That
Put it
is
into a can and
gnarly.
They put a lid on it and just put it on a shelf for you. Like, what?
You know it's going to have that gelatinous layer
yeah.
on top, too.
Canned whole chicken is what makes it gross.
Yes, a can hold. So you just pull a whole bird right out of a can. That's gnarly. The cans of pig brains and gravy. Who's going ham on that?
Pig brains?
Yes.
I don't
They
know if I've
actually
seen-
have that.
I don't think I've seen the pig. I've seen the pig feet.
They do pig feet too, yeah. Yeah, you got to kind of look. It depends on what store you're in, but there's some. You go to sometimes interesting little grocery stores, your Presidentes and places like that, you'll find some interesting stuff. If you've got more of an ethnic buyer, then you'll see a lot of food you don't necessarily recognize.
The one that I never get, and it makes me kind of, I'm like, I don't know, is the pickled eggs. It's eggs in a jar
Oh,
with
yes.
liquid.
Yes, yes. Frozen hot dogs in a bun. I guess somebody had that somewhere. Getting a frozen hot dog in a bun already there. I guess you wouldn't have the odd mixing and matching, though, of your hot dogs and the buns, because they always talk about hot dogs coming, what, like 8 and buns or I think hot dogs are 6 and buns are 8, something like that. It doesn't work out.
There's a weird thing now where they are making odd type sandwiches that are frozen. You can buy frozen grilled cheese now.
What?
And I know because I've bought it before.
How
Is it good?
It's not. It's not good when you put it in the microwave. You can't put it in the. It is one of the things you can do.
Yeah.
And it turns really floppy and very mushy. But if you have a big enough buzz, it gets it done.
Okay.
You want to get it out of fry pan and just put it on there for like
Sear it.
You don't even need butter because it already comes with the butter on it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
I bet it'd be good in the air fryer.
It would be great in the air
Yeah.
fryer.
They might be making foods just for the air fryer these
I
days.
love my air fryer so much.
Somebody couldn't believe you could buy watermelon juice for $12 at a grocery store.
Yeah, watermelon juice is expensive.
And delicious.
Yeah.
Oh,
that sounds like a Whole Foods kind of thing.
Look, I'll tell you how you elevate watermelon. You put it in the freezer and then just eat it after. I know, it tastes like ice cream, Virginia.
I love it.
Somebody couldn't believe they were selling their s'mores kits for $10 or more.
S'mores kits?
Yeah, it's a kit where it puts everything together. But if you just went and bought it all individually, it probably costs less. It's just when they put it in a kit for you. It's kind of like how they do that with fruit. You spend that extra amount to get your fruit chopped. How much more do you pay for your fruit?
Oh,
Yeah.
As soon as they take a knife to your fruit, it's an automatic $8 increase.
The s'more kit is awesome, though. I bought a few of those for Christmas and gave them out.
I mean, they do that with pineapple, where you can buy a regular pineapple with the prickles or the pricky things on them. What are those? The spikes. Or you get them sliced. I'm not kidding you. $6 upcharge.
Yeah,
I know, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And another thing that somebody couldn't believe that people buy at grocery stores, $6 bags of those M&Ms that look like they got 10 in them. Candy prices, have you noticed an upcharge in those, Bird?
Big time.
Through the roof. When you said about the whole s'mores thing, buying everything individually, I think it would be a lot more money, to be quite honest with you.
It's expensive. To buy all the individual components, it's expensive.
Even your graham crackers are on the rise.
Yep.
Okay, wow. Yeah, it's just crazy what's out there. Some other things, people can't believe that people actually buy Vegemite. That's that
disgusting.
Australian, was it like a vegetable spread or something like that?
Like yeasty.
Yeah.
I think Australians act like they like it to trick Americans to think, oh, okay, the Australians like it. We'll try it. It's got to be good.
It's their gimmick to...
It is, to mess with us.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Anything else you'd like to drop on us? 877-979-WRMF. You can hit us up here on the KVJ Show. We're going to be partnering up. A round of Read My Lips is coming up in minutes here on the KVJ Show.
I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips, and you saved me. My hands, they were strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you say, they were never true, and the games you play, you would always win, but I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. When it burned, well, I cried 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. When I lay with you, I could stay there, close my eyes, feel you here forever. You and me together, nothing gets better. 'Cause there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you'd say, they were never true, and the games you play, you would always win, but I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. When it burned, well, I cried 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain, and I threw us into the flames. When it fell, something died, 'cause I knew that was the last time, Sometimes I wake up by the door, that heart you gone must be waiting for you. Even now when we're already over, I can't help myself from looking for you. I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. When it burned, well, I
right. It has been an ongoing quest for about an hour here. Virginia, she went out yesterday pretty hard, apparently, and did a, was it 10-hour brunch, I think it was?
Something like that.
Yeah. I think the brunch itself, to be fair, was only about 4 or 5 hours, and then there was an after party, of course. And that went till about 9 o'clock when Panda finally fished her out of there and said, all right, you need to go home. And so
put an
away
end
she
to
went.
it.
Yeah. So now she's trying to get food. She's got a delivery driver that she said is a female, so it's going to be done right. So she's being sexist about that.
Well, she was wrong because I believe it was a dude.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the food.
Yeah, I've never heard the thing about apparently one gender is better than the other delivering food. That's new to me.
Apparently, he's filling in for Christina, and so it is a dude. And imagine that. We're not getting our food real quick.
Why? What's wrong?
It is chaos downstairs.
What do you mean chaos?
The elevators don't come up here. You
Yeah.
have to have a passcode to come up here.
Right.
And so if we don't go down there, the food's just sitting down there by itself.
And how is that how is this? Does his gender have anything to do with that?
I feel like the girl would have got it up here somehow. She would have gotten the elevator with a different person and then rode the elevator up to the 5th floor. She would have figured it out.
What is the policy when you get into a building like that? Now, when you have a house, I know you're putting it right at the front door, you would hope, and not in the path of the swinging door. But because there was somebody that was on TikTok last week, and she was ranting about DoorDash not actually coming to the door.
I want to know what happened to DoorDash, because somehow DoorDash quickly became call you when I'm in the lobby dash. Hey, come outside and pick it up dash. I wanted it at my door. That's why I DoorDashed it. I might be in the shower. I can't come downstairs to the lobby in my pajamas. That was the whole point of getting it to my door.
Huh. Is that their thing? It's
I don't know, but
supposed to come through the door like they find a way?
Even if I agree with her approach is sucky. She's annoying.
But she does have a point. Don't call yourself DoorDash if you ain't gonna bring it to the door.
I will say I do Uber Eats a lot. I do the DoorDash stuff, and there's a section on there where you go, please put it by my door. You can put the notes there.
Okay.
And I have that on my thing, and they still left it out in the rain. In my driveway. Yeah, and it waterlogged my entire pizza.
Oh, jeez.
Wet pie, anyone?
A little rain with the pizza isn't ideal.
Yeah, I think DoorDash had said that if you request that's their policy, is you're supposed to deliver it to the door. Because you're right, you can't call yourself, otherwise it'd be curb dash.
Right.
Oh. Or in the middle of the street dash.
And I know they have other orders to do, and they're just trying to keep it moving, but
Yeah.
this is where the problem comes in if it doesn't come all the way to the door.
Or waterlog your pizza dash.
Oh, okay. So we're noticing that just guys don't deliver food right.
Whenever I have a female, they do it right. I'm just saying.
I don't know why you're egging her on.
I just wanted to get it established. I just want to see if that was...
Oh, you wanted to get her sexism and her sexist ways?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that was her
Females
true belief.
get me my moons over my hammy every time.
All right. Well, hopefully we can get that, because I know it's been quite an issue getting the breakfast here today.
It's been a to-do
for Virginia's rough 10-hour brunch yesterday. Okay, we're going to do a round of Read My Lips, and we got a couple suggestions. They want to hear a little switch up of teams. It's typically Virginia and myself, and they wanted to hear me reading Denny's lips and Bird reading Virginia's to see how that went.
We started making too much noise, Denny.
You started scaring them.
Yeah,
so
we
split us
did.
up.
They got to split it up.
All right, so we're going to see if the dominance that I had playing the game continues. Was it me or was it Virginia? Can you tell what exactly was causing it here? So what we do is I'm putting on earplugs and headphones so that I can't hear anything that is going on here. And then we're going to have 10 seconds on the clock to try to read the lips. 3 rounds is what you get. Okay, here we go, firing it up. Okay, round 1, reading Denny's lips. Our time begins now.
Moons over
hole
my
butt
hammy.
Moons
over my
man's
hammy.
butt.
Moons over
Poosh.
my
hammy. Game.
Ooh, that was rough.
That was rough.
Moons over my hammy.
my hammy.
Oh, man.
Very topical.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's sitting downstairs right now.
It's in the elevator.
It's still downstairs.
Oh, it's down there.
I should.
Oh, no, Suits said it's, I think, in here.
Okay.
Suits got it.
Yeah, he said it's in the...
he
yeah,
went and got
Suits
it.
has it. It's in the
Wow,
other room.
look at Suits. MVP.
Oh, yeah. He knew that this game couldn't continue unless you knew your breakfast
He
was.
knew that it would be a constant reference today.
Next time, I'm just going to order breakfast.
Oh, whatever.
It goes a lot smoother, Kevin.
whatever.
You think Virginia, you don't think women can order breakfast as well as men can?
I never said that, but
Men can't deliver, women can't order.
So women can't order, but men can't deliver. I just want to get all this straight on this gender
I
stuff.
do like it better when he pays.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay.
feel free. You
It's a
can
me-
order
it's
next
a mess
time.
out there. It's a mess out there.
Okay. All right, round 2, Denny's. Let's
Should've
see
got
what we
some
can
lip
get here.
gloss.
All right,
You need some lip
read
gloss?
my
I
10
should've,
seconds
but
on the
it's
clock. Our time begins now.
All
Older,
day
holler.
brunch.
Pressure.
All day brunch. Brunch. All day brunch. All
Brush
day
all your
brunch.
goblins.
Brunch. All day brunch.
All day brunch.
All day brunch. We've talked about it a lot.
It's
no.
so fun.
Oh no. Oh man,
We got to get one.
we're running the risk of getting a shutout here.
I'm starting to feel like I'm the one that sucks at this game.
Right now,
Considering Kevin always wins this thing.
right now, it would appear that you are the weak link.
Weakest link.
Fine.
No
If
pressure.
if I do with Virginia, we don't get any either. It
Oh.
shows you how terrible we both are.
All right, here we go. Last chance to get one.
Don't
right
blow
here.
it,
All right,
Denny's.
We got to get one.
Read my lips.
It'll be very
10
topical.
seconds on the clock. Our time begins now.
The Queen's
Thor.
Queen's
Tweets.
birthday.
Bertha.
The Queen's birthday.
Their birthday. The Queen's birthday.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
yes.
Nice work.
Okay.
You did it.
Woo.
All right.
They said you couldn't, but you did.
Okay. We got one. Will that hold up?
Probably.
Okay. Bird is going to be reading Virginia's
I'm reading her lips. Okay.
lips on this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put a lot of gloss. These puppies are wet.
Okay. All right. Does the gloss? Is that the secret? Is it Virginia?
Yeah, I love the gloss.
Okay.
These
choose
things
a
are
dub.
tight.
Okay. All right. Bird's got the headphones on. You're going to be reading Virginia's lips right next to you there. Okay. 3 rounds, 10 seconds each. Your first round begins now.
Inside out.
Ice baby.
Inside out.
Inside the house.
out. Inside out shirt. Inside out shirt.
House hors d'oeuvres.
That went about as well as I thought it would.
Yeah,
Inside
okay.
out shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I wore that all weekend long.
Until the cashier told you, your shirt's inside out.
Okay. 0 for 1. Round 2. 10 seconds on the clock. Bird is reading Virginia's lips. Your time begins now.
Ghost.
Cozy.
Ghost.
Cozy
is
toes.
Mid.
Biscuit.
Mid.
Biscuits.
Ghost
Biscuits
is
and hash
mid.
brown.
Ghost.
Big toes. Hash brown.
Ghost is
Ghost is mid.
Ghost is mid.
Yeah.
He can't focus. He's thinking about hash browns.
It's a weak
Got
clue.
it.
Oh, whatever. That suits his opinion of that movie.
All right, Virginia, we gotta get one.
You
All right.
got to get this to tie.
Otherwise, they beat us.
That's right. Then we realized that
You're the problem.
Damn, we're the problem.
Kevin and I are great.
10 seconds.
I can only hear half of her inside.
And we know you can't read her lips. All right, 10 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Ordering hash
Where's Randy?
browns. Hash
Where's Randy?
browns.
Hash browns.
Yes. Ordering
biscuits and hash browns.
Ordering hash browns.
Cheese and hash browns.
Ordering.
Hash browns and cheese. Cheese and hash. Ordering hash.
He got so excited.
Hash browns and cheese.
He was just going through everything he could. Hoping he'd land on it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Daddies, we got the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's something different.
I think your lips are distracting when they're glossy like that. They're so shiny.
They
You
definitely-
like it,
They
don't
grab your
you?
attention.
I don't like it like that.
Tell me more about how you love my lips.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Oh my gosh, is this real? Did Busta Rhymes get into a fist fight with another rapper at the club?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We'll tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
StormSmart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. StormSmart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. No major incidents reported at the moment on 95 or the Turnpike. You are a little sluggish, though, on both sides of 95 between Boynton Beach Boulevard and Lantana Road. Also a little under speed on the Turnpike northbound right now as you're approaching the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And watch for a crash tying you up on Boynton Beach Boulevard. This one is right at the entrance to the Turnpike. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Wouldn't it be great if you always got extra? Extra pizza, extra money, extra kittens. Fox 29 actually gives you extra, for real, extra sleep every morning. 2 hours to be exact. The Fox 29 Morning News is your only local news from 7 to 9 a.m. So sleep a little later, then prepare for your day and know what's coming your way. The Fox 29 Morning News, your only local news from 7 to 9 a.m. Fox 29, we've got you covered.
If you're done with glasses and contact lenses, thankfully there is a much better way. It is a LASIK procedure from Panu Laser. That's right, get rid of them. Save yourself money. 10 years ago, I got my procedure done, and I have saved money on lenses, frames, solutions that entire time. Don't need them, and I love it, too, because going to the gym, the beach, or the pool, and glasses, it's not convenient, it's not fun. And this procedure is so easy. You can do it in one afternoon and not miss a day of work. My whole procedure took 90 seconds. I was in and out the door in just 45 minutes. And it is a lot more affordable than you'd ever think, too. Plus, at Panu Laser, they got an amazing payment plan with 0 down, 0 interest for up to 12 months, so you don't need any money until next year. And when you're talking about quality, you're talking about Panu. Only place I trust my eyes to because of the expertise of Dr. Mutiella. He's performed over 100,000 LASIK procedures using only new and state-of-the-art lasers. So drop my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, for an additional $500 off when you go to PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Freedom is all about choices, and while there is only one Jeep brand, you have the freedom to choose from an epic lineup of Jeep brand vehicles. Hit the trails with the versatile classic, the Jeep Gladiator, or experience the wild and style with the sophistication and comfort of the Jeep Grand Cherokee or Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Looking for a more immersive experience? Let nature come to you in the open-air Jeep Wrangler or Jeep Wrangler 4xE, America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. Whatever you choose, adventure is just one drive away. Visit Jeep.com for details. Based on 2022 CYQ4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Strax Aesthetics, the foremost name in cosmetic surgery, is now offering unbelievable pricing for tax season. Breast dogs from under $100 per month, tummy tucks from under $200 per month, and gastric sleeves for excess weight loss as low as $300 per month for qualified patients. All surgeries are performed by renowned board-certified surgeons. Strax guarantees to beat any quote by comparable surgeons, and Strax Med Spa will beat any advertised price for services. View surgeon bios and past work by visiting straxplastic.com or call 954-749-3040 for a free consultation.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and I want to tell you about this revolutionary weight loss medication called Revelex. It's proven to work. You've probably heard about semaglutide. It's got all the celebrity buzz, and it's FDA approved for weight loss. Well, Revelex is half the price of other semaglutide meds, and it comes in a full-strength daily tablet, so there's no needles, just results. And you're not going to be waiting to fill your prescription. There's no back orders. Get started on Revelex today and get started on losing up to 15 pounds per month. Imagine shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs, all while eating a wide variety of foods. You can still enjoy cheese, nuts, bacon, coffee creamer, dark chocolate, and even alcohol. Plus, Red Mountain Weight Loss offers one-on-one support from medical experts, so you can ensure and maintain your weight loss for life. So schedule your appointment to get started on Revelex today. It's available only by prescription, and you can only get it at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Dial pound 250 from your phone and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
So you just used bug spray in your home. Now what? Well, between the waiting and waiting for things to dry up and keeping your family away from the mess, it hits you. You could have used Zevo. Unlike other bug sprays that stick around, Zevo goes from kill to clean in seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
You know, about a year ago, I saw a picture of myself from the back, and I saw my hair and I was like, whoa, my hair is thinning. If you're like me and your hair is thinning out and it's breaking, or maybe you're going bald, this is the place that you need to call. Scalp Elite of West Palm Beach. They can help you. It's a non-invasive procedure, transdermal infusion of advanced PRP, and it's helping people regrow hair. It's non-invasive. It doesn't hurt. I did it. I can't wait to go back and do it again. It's just rejuvenating all those cells that grow your hair back stronger. If you've lost your thickness, this is the place to call. There's no downtime. They've got easy financing options, and they are regrowing hair, even helping out alopecia patients. That is Scalp Elite of West Palm Beach. Here's the number to call, 561-318-7284. That's 561-318-7284 for Scalp Elite of West Palm Beach.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
What's up? I'm tired of feeling so bloated. That used to be me. Then I got this. Align Bloating Relief plus Food Digestion. A probiotic, right? Yeah, it works naturally with your gut to help soothe occasional bloating and gas. Plus, it has vitamin B12 to aid digestion by helping convert food to cellular energy. 2 benefits, 1 capsule.
Align Bloating Relief plus Food Digestion from the #1 doctor-recommended probiotic brand. Get $5 off at alignprobiotics.com.
Did you know that you can travel in the I-95 express lanes for free? With this program from the Florida Department of Transportation, you can. Carpool with 2 or more other people and ride the I-95 express lanes for free. Your smarter commute starts at carpoolmiami.com.
You know, all too often it is really tough to take off the weight. The older you get, the tougher it becomes. And there's good reason for that, too, because if you look at hormone levels in your mid-20s, they start to decline every single year. Guys will notice 1 pound of lean muscle leaving their body and replacing it with 1 pound of fat. So as you get into middle age, getting rid of fat is tough because your metabolism's not what it used to be. That's why you need a little extra help. You could be dieting, exercising, sleeping well, drinking your water, doing everything you should be doing, but you just can't lose the weight. Wellington Anti-Aging, they've got those pharmaceutical drugs to knock the weight right off of your body. Doesn't matter what you tried before or whether you've never had success just even one time, you will when you go to Wellington Anti-Aging. And they can also balance those hormones. What that means, more lean muscle, more energy. If you're going through menopause, you can get rid of the hot flashes and night sweats, and even fend off some long-term health complications like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, even some forms of cancer. If you want to look better and feel better, you're 1 click away at WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, this is certainly a little squirrely. Did you see the video of Busta Rhymes? He was out in the club this weekend, and I guess they were doing a album release party in New York City for French Montana's new album.
Okay.
And Busta Rhymes got into the face of another rapper by the name of Nizzle Man, and I think Busta Rhymes and Nizzle Man started fist fighting.
Nizzle Man?
At one point, Nizzle fell down the stairs.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on, but yeah, it sounds like it was pretty intense.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Hopefully everybody's okay, but a little scuffle.
Yeah.
Billy Joel and Sting kicked off their co-headlining concert in Tampa over the weekend. Did you see any clips from it?
I didn't.
It looks really good. There's a bunch of stuff on YouTube already. Sting kicked off by inviting Billy Joel out to perform Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic.
Oh, that's a great one to perform on.
And then when Billy was on, he brought out Sting to do Big Man on Mulberry Street.
Okay.
So,
all right.
There you go. I think Kevin's got a little audio for you. You want a little snack?
Yeah, we had one of our KVJ Nationers that went to the concert. He said it was absolutely amazing.
Was it Grant?
No.
Okay.
It was not. It was somebody else that went through it, and they even sent in the entire set list, 23 songs.
Wow.
Billy did, including 5 songs in the encore alone.
I wonder if he did Vienna or Summer Highland Falls.
I did not see it on the set list. Either. Oh, no, Vienna was the 3rd song he played.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's big for a person like me.
The audience picked Vienna over Just the Way You Are.
Yeah.
I guess he gave him a chance.
He does that. He'll go, you guys want to hear Vienna or Just the Way You Are? And he goes by crowd.
Wow, okay.
Just the Way You Are was a top 5 hit.
Right.
Vienna was a B-side.
And a sausage.
It's my number 2
true.
all-time favorite song that's ever been written in Virginia. Number
Wow.
2.
So, Sting, he's got the luxury, too. He gets to play all the Police songs.
Keep in mind, though, Sting's got a ton of solo hits.
He's got, he runs probably about 5 or so deep.
More than
5
that.
to 10.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, depending upon what you consider a hit for him.
And finally here...
Let me play the clip.
you want to play? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, come on. Let's hear Virginia talk about the dirt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is,
I thought we already played it.
No. This is Sting with Billy Joel. They're doing Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. Okay, fun. Look like they had a good time doing it.
What do you think?
It's hard to judge how it sounds from somebody's phone recording it in the audience like that.
Oh,
But
I think.
I thought it sounded good. Yeah, I'm down with it.
So, did you guys watch the Wendy Williams show? It's called Where's Wendy Williams? And it's a documentary all about what she's been going through, her medical stuff, and apparently she's drinking an entire bottle of vodka a day.
Does that give you dementia, though?
I think they're saying it's alcohol-induced dementia.
I guess after a while, because, it does have an effect on the brain as you're drinking. And I think she had polished that bottle off before noon.
Whoa.
And so that was, kind of what it is. I think apparently it can. If you are drinking to that level, that's pretty intense. A whole bottle before noon.
You hear some of those old-time rockers, and they talk about, yeah, man, I was drinking a 5th of vodka a day, blah, blah, blah. I mean, a bottle before noon sounds insane.
Right.
That's next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been diagnosed with primary aggressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia.
Okay.
Wow.
I would like to know, though, was that caused by alcohol, or is that just something she was going to have anyway?
Great questions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, you have beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Box.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, if you did not catch it yesterday, Inter Miami was playing their second match of the year. They, of course, won their first one at home, 2-0 over Real Salt Lake, and then they were in LA taking on the Galaxy, and it's right at the end of the game. In fact, they're in stoppage time. This is like your just throwaway injury time at the end, and what you need is some kind of magic from Lionel Messi, or this is going to be an Inter Miami loss, and that's exactly what you got last night.
Messi, Jordi Alba, back to Messi. Jordi Alba cuts it across Messi.
A sliding kick right into the goal, and it is a 1-1 draw. So they walk away with the point rather than getting nothing.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen to that crowd. That crowd was going crazy.
They love Messi.
It was packed.
The one thing I've learned about soccer fans is they love ties.
Yeah, I guess it means something because of the point status and how they do rankings. So it was kind of a big deal. So it was fun to watch. So congrats to Inter Miami pulling off a win last night in LA against the Galaxy. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, got your column outs. Who do you need to call out today and for what? AT&T, got called out last week after their service went down for a while to a lot of their users. Have you heard what they're doing to make up for that?
Yeah, it's kind of a joke.
Yeah, does it make up for it or not? We can debate that as well. And did you hear what Miami Beach did with spring break? there are a lot of people not very happy with Miami Beach and what they're doing because they have ruined a lot of plans. We'll break that down and anything else you need to call out. We're going to do next right here at the KVJ Show.
Truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you. I don't dress the same. Me and who you say I was yesterday have gone our separate ways. Left my living fast somewhere in the past, cause that's for chasing cars. Turns out open bars lead to broken hearts and going way too far. I know it used to be crazy, I know it used to be fun. You say it used to be wild, I say I used to be young. You tell me time has done changed me, that's fine, I've had a good run. I know I used to be crazy, that's cause I used to be young. Take one, pour it out, it's not worth crying about the things you can't erase. Like tattoos and regrets, words I never meant, and ones that got away. Left my living fast somewhere in the past and took another road. Turns out crowded rooms empty, I'd assume there's somewhere else to go. I know it used to be crazy, I know it used to be fun. You say it used to be wild, I say I used to be young. You tell me time has done changed me, that's fine, I've had a good run. I know I used to be crazy, that's cause I used to be young. I know it used to be crazy, messed up, but God, was it fun? I know it used to be wild, that's cause I used to be young. Those wasted nights are not wasted, I remember everyone. I know I used to be crazy, that's cause I used to be young. You tell me time has done changed me, that's fine, I've had a good run. I know I used to be crazy, that's cause I used to be young.
It's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
All right, who do you need to call today and for what? You can text it into us, 877-979-WRMF. AT&T kind of got called out because they had a service disruption last week. It had all kinds of people all crazy, just trying to figure out what the heck's going on. They thought the Russians hacked us or something.
Yeah, I think the FBI is still looking into that. They were so quick to say, "Oh no, we're just trying to do software upgrades," and
right.
Some intern hit the wrong button. But I think the FBI wants to make sure.
And here's my question: who's looking into the FBI?
Thank you.
So to, I guess, make up for their flub, AT&T is giving affected customers $5 each to compensate. And it's really just a service credit. It's not like they're handing you a $5 bill. It's just they'll take $5 off of everybody's bill for the next month who were affected of that. So.
Do you have to write in and tell them I was affected?
No, I think they kind of let you know. I think everybody's got a text message and they said, hey, if you want to see your statement, this is it. And it just says minus $5 on it. So there you go, $5. We're all good, right?
As long as it's not a to-do and I don't have to click on something and then sign up. Yeah.
You're going to have to click and sign up. I don't think they're just going to give you $5. They're going to make you jump through a hoop for
Look,
it.
anytime anyone gives you a little knock off your bill, that is a cool thing. Mm-hmm. Is $5 enough?
No, because some people had no phones for like half the day.
$20 would have been cool.
You think, okay, so $5 is just $5 is just scratching the surface?
There's sometimes when people, like businesses will have a contest or a coupon or something, and it's just not big enough. This doesn't sound like this is big enough to me.
It's not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're not overly impressed.
No.
Okay. Somebody who's not impressed, I played that clip of Lionel Messi scoring in stoppage time last night to give a 1-1 draw for Inter Miami against the LA Galaxy, and I don't know if everybody was so impressed. Somebody said, soccer is so boring. If I wanted to watch somebody struggle to score for 90 minutes, I would take one of my buddies to the bar. Okay.
It does seem everyone's going ape poop over a tie. You go,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just grew up in a house where we don't have ties here.
A lot of people, just don't quite get that with soccer. Somebody else said, I want to call out my Uber Eats driver. We got a little bit of that going on here today. Somebody said they ordered a pizza, and when they opened it up, 2 slices were gone.
Dang, that is cold.
You call on that, right?
I mean, I guess it's possible that the restaurant did it, but it makes the Uber Eats driver look very suspect.
And you'll never figure out who did it because they're each going to blame each other. The driver's going to say the restaurant did it. The restaurant's going to say the driver did it, and you'll never get to the truth.
Well, I think it was also becoming a thing because now if you look, a lot of the times when you order some food, it is got a seal on it. There's a seal, and if that seal is broke, that means your Uber driver did it. See what I'm saying?
Totally.
Okay. Got to call him out here for a Taco Bell employee that was eating corn on the cob on the job.
And you can't eat that and be subtle.
I just said the drive-thru wasn't being answered, so I had to go inside. One of the 2 girls that were at the front was eating corn on the cob.
So she brought that from home?
I said, is your drive-thru not open? And she literally, with the corn of cob sticking out of her mouth, said, what do you want? Can we be just a little bit more professional in our job, even if it is fast food? And where the hell did you get corn on the cob before 9 o'clock in the morning?
She brought it from home.
That's amazing.
That's a great story.
That is.
I agree with the emailer, yes. Can we have a little bit of pride? Just a little bit.
Yeah, that is a fun little column out. Engineer Keith calling out people who are driving too fast in parking lots. Yeah, that's true. Get a good bit of that. And then they give you attitude when you're in their way. So that does happen. Let me see. Somebody, a lot of people were hitting it up here with delivery issues. I'll send you this. I'll post this photo here. Somebody got a pizza, and all the toppings on the pizza have slid down to the side of the box. If you're watching KVJ TV, you can see that. You can just imagine there's really nothing left on top of the pizza now, and there's just a big glob of cheese, sausage, and pepperoni laying to the bottom left-hand corner of the box.
I order a ton of pizza, as you guys know. 1 out of 5 pizzas come like that.
Wow, that's a big number.
Not even kidding. And I've noticed it of late.
Mm-hmm.
The cheese is, you open it up. I mean, I'm talking, I had one not too long ago. The entire cheese was off of the pizza onto the side of it. And now you're reconstructing your pizza. That means they took a turn and it fell.
Oh, it means they were hot dogging all the way from the restaurant.
Yeah, it fell at some point.
Yeah, it fell. They dropped it. It slid all over.
They said that they wanted to give them a $10 credit for that. Do you accept that for losing all the toppings on your pizza?
I'll accept any kind of credit, but yeah, to me, the pizza's ruined there, honestly.
You can't scrape it up and put it back on?
I could. I can see how other people would not, especially the more toppings you get.
Yeah, and more column outs for DoorDash and all that stuff. 2 different orders, 2 different days, stuff missing. Why I don't understand why people do this.
Because sometimes it's a matter of convenience because you can't get out of the house. Some people are struggling with alcoholism, Kevin.
This is Wendy Williams has them on speed dial.
Yeah.
Okay. And boy, have you seen all the people that are calling out Miami Beach? Some people are not very happy because Miami Beach has broken up with spring break. Now, it started over the weekend, but the busiest weekends are March 8th and March 15th. And Miami is not playing. Miami Beach is now putting midnight curfews in. They go until 6. They're going to implement midnight curfews and a 6 p.m. closure of South Beach.
Whoa, 6 p.m.
They're shutting it down at 6 p.m. and you can't even be outside after midnight.
I mean, not only are they sending a message, they're basically saying Scram, kids.
They've said it. They said it's over. It's not happening. Spring break is. We're going to make it so unfun for anybody here. And it goes with all the arrests. I mean, they had a couple shootings the last couple of years. Last year, they had 2 shootings on Ocean Drive that left 2 people dead. Had like 1,000 arrests a couple years ago, and they're just like, we're just done with it. Beach entrances are going to have security checkpoints to ensure prohibited items don't make it onto the beach. That includes cigarettes, alcohol, coolers, narcotics, and marijuana.
The fun stuff.
Beach bouncers, as they call them.
They're shutting down public garages and parking lots and hiking parking fines to $125.
Whoa.
The towing rate for non-residents are $516, double the normal rate.
Oh, there's going to be so many videos of people crying because their car got towed.
$500 to get your car out of tow.
And they shut down all the lots, so there's nowhere to park. So people are going to try to park wherever they can, and when you do, they're going to tow you, and it's going to cost you $1,000.
Not everyone's going to get this memo. People are going to do it wrong, and they're going to get their car towed.
Oh, it's going to be a mess.
They're sending it out right now. Out of town for spring break anymore.
6 p.m. says we ain't playing at all. Get out of here. Don't want it.
Imagine that. Well, I guess what? Shutting the bars down at 6 p.m.
The bars too?
I don't know. I mean, if they're shutting it all down at 6 p.m., I'm not sure what that means.
What do you do if you have a bar or a restaurant in that area?
It can't be the bars. I thought it was just the beach area.
Yeah, it says at least South Beach. They'll close that down. Yeah, I don't know what that'll mean.
Dang.
Because you're right. A lot of people are banking. That's a good nut of their money.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. But they say they're shutting that down. Fort Lauderdale is also going to be hiking parking fees during spring break. That's going to be $100 a day. And then, they said, look, we're not trying to cancel it like Miami Beach did, but we're basically saying if you're going to come here, you got to behave.
And you got to pay a premium price here at Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds like if you had plans to go to Miami, cancel them and go to Fort Lauderdale instead.
Yeah, they said that Miami Beach also plans to close sidewalk cafes.
Wow.
They didn't cancel it in Juno Beach, baby.
That's crazy that they can just shut down the restaurant.
You wonder, does it move more north? If they're closing things, you're gonna eventually go somewhere.
I don't think so. I think people will choose to go to like Mexico or Texas or places like that. I think that's what it'll be. They'll go to places that are more raucous if the message gets out that Miami Beach is not a fun town to go to for spring break. And that's what they're trying to say. We're not a fun town to go to for spring break. So it'd be interesting to see how the businesses like it. And maybe they do. Maybe like all for it. Because I can't imagine when you have people getting gunned down on the street, that's good for business either.
No.
Yeah. So it is over. They're sending that message that it is shut down. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, this person wants to know how they should handle it that their dad is texting their friend. Dad's older, their friend's not, and it's weirding them out. We'll find out what they got to say next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
StormSmart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. StormSmart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have a crash tying you up currently on Okeechobee Boulevard. Look for this one in the area of Haverhill Road. As for 95 and the Turnpike, no major incidents reported, but you are under speed on both sides of the Turnpike between Southern Boulevard and Boynton Beach Boulevard. Also seeing slowdowns on 95 southbound right now between 10th Avenue North and Woolbright Road. Give yourself some extra time through that area. And in Broward County, 95 northbound under speed between Copans Road and Hillsborough Boulevard. The southbound side also moving slowly between Atlantic Boulevard and Sunrise Boulevard. Give yourself extra time through that area. That's traffic. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, West Palm Beach, looking for new ways to save? Well, on Verizon, you don't need to be on a family plan to get our best deals. For a limited time, plans start at just $55 a month for a single line on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees. That's a savings of $10 a month. Plus, get a select phone on us and a $100 Verizon gift card when you switch. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. This offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save big today. Minimum $599.99 up to $659.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on unlimited welcome plan required. $100 Verizon e-gift card sent within 8 weeks with port in. Less up to $659.99 promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line. Additional terms apply. In select markets only. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. For unlimited welcome plan in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Plus first payment, tax, title, $9.99 dealer fee, 39 months, zero security, $39.99 do it signing, 7,500 miles per year, includes all factory rebates, ends month end.
It's go time at Greco Ford in Delray Beach. Go for big inventory. There's over 600 new Fords available with loads more on the way. Go for low payments. New 2024 Ford Edge SEs are now just $279 a month lease. New 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4s lease for just $299 a month. Or take home a brand new 2024 Ford F-150 Super Cab for just $329 a month lease. Plus, go to get more for your trade. Greco Ford will give you a huge offer. It's go time. Don't miss. New Edges, $279 a month. Bronco Sports, just $299 a month. Or a brand new F-150 truck for just $329 a month at Greco Ford in Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton, or GrecoFord of DelrayBeach.com.
Will exceed your expectations. We guarantee it.
Slowing down the hands of time. That's what it's all about. At Begin Anew, the anti-aging game is so real, and there's so many facets to it. If you're looking to slow down the hands of time, you need to get to Begin Anew. Do that total optimal wellness check. I do it like twice a year. It's just where they do your blood work, and they check all your hormones and your vitamins and your nutrients and your sensitivities, and they really zone in on how to get you feeling best, living best, and get all your hormones in check. The total optimal wellness check is amazing for that, and it's just $149 with your qualifying insurance. And then once you're there, ask about all the fun stuff for your skin, like the Morpheus 8 system, the hydrofacials. I love the dermaplaning. I love it all. Photofacials, laser hair removal. They do it all to help you feel better and live better. And maybe you're looking to lose the weight. They've got the semaglutide and the triziptide as well. Go online today and book your appointment. BeginAnewMed.com.
What does it mean to be a family-owned business? First, it takes a family. Art Plumbing, AC, and Electric has 3 generations and over 30 years of legacy and service in South Florida. It means family values like trust, reliability, and plain old hard work. It means your family can count on Art Plumbing, AC, and Electric to be there when you call. Art is there with what you need. Art can fix it.
Sunshine came softly through my window today.
Florida truly is the Sunshine State, and it shows in everything we grow. When you shop, choose Fresh from Florida.
'Cause I made my mind up, you're going to be mine. I'll tell you right now.
Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Looking to make a change and start your weight loss journey? Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ show, and whether you're looking to make a drastic change or get in shape for summer, you can achieve your weight loss goals with help from Coastal Weight Loss Secret. If you've tried these weight loss programs in the past and haven't had much success, or maybe you lost the weight and couldn't keep the pounds off, you are going to love Coastal Weight Loss Secret because they are the one that will make all the difference. I was able to drop 30 pounds in just 2 months on the program, and that's what most people do, drop 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two, and now I am into the maintenance phase. This is what I love about Coastal Weight Loss Secret. The program doesn't end when you lose the weight. They stick with you to make sure you keep the weight off in the long term. Their unique weight loss program makes it easy to lose the weight, get healthy, and get your energy back naturally, safely, and effectively. And you can lose it unhealthy fat without counting points or calories. There's no exercising, none of those expensive prepackaged meals either. Give them a call right now to schedule your free consultation. You can reach them at 561-680-3090. That's 561-680-3090, or by visiting them online at coastalweightlosssecret.com.
Dr. Rosenthal is celebrating 20 years of doing beautiful facial plastic surgery in Palm Beach County. 20 years of experience, 20 years of happy patients, 20 years of doing it the right way, the gentle way. My daughter did her rhinoplasty with Dr. Rosenthal, and she barely even had any bruising from rhinoplasty. I was so impressed. He's gentle, he's elevated, and it's an unparalleled patient experience. Once you go in there, you will get it. You'll be like, okay, now I know what that girl was talking about on the radio. Dr. Rosenthal is next level. Go online and book your appointment today. Go to rosenthal-md.com. His whole staff is on point. His whole skill level is on point. You're going to be so impressed. Go to rosenthal-md.com and see him right there in Boynton Beach. rosenthal-md.com for Rosenthal Cosmetic and Plastic Surgery. That's rosenthal-md.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
This February, fall in love with the perfect ride at hgreg.com on Military Trail. New month, new wheels, and incredible savings. Find your dream car and drive away with your heart's desire. hgreg.com, because everyone deserves a sweetheart deal. Save more, drive happy.
Beautiful start to our Monday. A little bit chilly still this morning with temperatures in the mid-50s, warming up to high of 76 by this afternoon. We're starting off the day with clear skies and mostly sunny conditions expected this afternoon as the dry weather pattern continues. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. We'll always be here for you. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, coming up on Thursday, it's going to be kind of fun. You know, it's a leap day, and we're going to be playing a fun little game called Keep or Leap, where we got a whole bunch of cool little prizes going on. Some of them are a little bit cooler, at least maybe to you, than the other. So when you call number 9, you get to either choose to keep your prize when we tell you what it is, or you can leap to the next prize that we have in line. And then you got to take that one. So you may be like, I kind of like this prize, but I'm not sure. And then you may choose to go to the next one, and it just completely sucks. And you're like, oh, man, you're stuck with that one. So that's how it goes down. So we're doing that all day Thursday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Fun little game you got right here at WRMF. Well, how about this? Don't forget, traffic-wise today, somebody texted in. They said, kind of a mess getting around Fort Lauderdale right now. They're filming Bad Boys 4. That is going on State Road A1A, northbound. They've closed that, and they've got some other beach-adjacent roads closed down there throughout the day today. So if you go through that area, they're going to be filming Bad Boys 4.
I wonder how close you can get to, see the action. Can you go over on foot and kind of get close?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you could go probably see the outer perimeter that they've set up, and they have people guarding that you can't get to the inner perimeter. But yeah, everybody who's going to be on the set is going to be people that are supposed to be there. You can't just be like, hey, look at me, I'm just casually walking through.
I feel like Martin Lawrence doesn't do a lot of press anymore.
He doesn't really.
Yeah, when do you ever see him do interviews?
No, he's pretty low key. He just does his thing on screen, and then he's like, well, I'll let you promote that movie. Just do a table talk or something.
I mean, he's going to have to promote it. They're going to have to promote the movie, so that means...
They do a few interviews together,
They're going to have to go out there on the circuit.
I think he usually just does stuff with Will, and they call it good, but he doesn't promote a ton.
You get some goofy interviewer, they're going to want to really get to Will Smith.
Yeah.
And get a chance to, so let's talk about some things.
I'm sure.
There's going to be rules. If you sit down with Will, you can't bring up the slap. You can't talk about Jada.
But they always do that because I've seen them that happen with Tom Cruise. You can tell there are rules implemented in before the interview, but the interviewer doesn't care and they'll still ask the question. And then, Tom Cruise gets mad, but then the interviewer, they now have a viral clip, and that's all they care about, right?
Of course.
Yeah, see how it goes. Guess it's going to be soon, because that movie comes out, June, I think it is?
Yeah.
So not too far away.
If you had a chance to interview Will Smith, do you bring up the slap?
No.
You don't?
I don't think so. I mean, I might go, hey, what were your processes after that? But yeah, I'm not going to sit there. I mean, he's kind of addressed it, and he's like, I've talked about that.
You give him a puff piece interview?
No, I wouldn't say puff piece, but I would just try to come up with something a little bit more creative that maybe he'll engage with that has to do with it. Let's do a follow-up. What's the next chapter of it? Where to go from there?
But by you following up, you'd have to bring up the slap, sort of. You'd have to slightly kind of bring that up.
Yeah.
Dance around it.
Honestly, I think I'd rather go in with some of the Jada stuff.
Yeah, blink twice if you're afraid of Jada.
Uh-huh.
Clear your throat, Will, if you need help.
Yeah, that's stuff I want to know about. All right, so what about this? My dad is texting my friend. They sent us an email here, mail@kvjshow.com. It said, it's just been my dad and me since my mom passed away 2 years ago. We've always had a close relationship, and I trust him with all my heart. However, recently I discovered that my dad has been texting my friend about her favorite movie without my knowledge. This incident occurred at 10 p.m., which struck me as odd, and it raised concerns in my mind. I can't help but question the motives behind my dad's actions. I became aware of the situation because my friend felt it necessary to inform me that my dad had been texting her. Furthermore, I've noticed that my friend seems to display behaviors that might suggest that she has developed a crush on my dad, and it's kind of all weirding me out. Look, I love my dad, but WTF, do I have the right to tell them that I do not approve of their flirtatious behaviors?
How old's the friend again? Does it say?
Doesn't say age, just says her or dad. Mom passed away 2 years ago. That's basically all we got. So, realistically, Dad's probably a good 20, 25 years older than she is.
Oh, if Dad's
probably about the same as the friend.
If he's texting at 10 p.m. asking about your favorite movie, that is so. Yeah. That's flirtatious stuff now.
Yeah.
That's not just being a cool dad.
Is it creepy?
Yeah, I can tell you this much: your dad's hitting on her. You don't text somebody 10 p.m. about your favorite movie.
Do you say anything even if it kind of weirds you out?
I would always say something to my dad or mom that weirded me out.
What is a worse scenario? The relationship doesn't work or that it does work? Because if it does work, they're together and they're hanging out and you're now watching one of your good friends with your dad and you assume that relationship will probably progress into things you wouldn't even want to think about.
That one's worse. Because then it's in your face. But both scenarios are terrible.
It'd be awkward.
And I know you'll get somebody going, oh, well, if they're both legal adults, what's the big deal? Just think about one of your good friends that's been involved in your family, and they've known your family for a long time, and then your parent is hitting it with them.
Yeah, I understand it, but what are you going to do? Can you stop love? Can you get in the middle of it? Would there be resentment if you did?
That's not love. That is not love.
Well, Dad, it's 2 years. Dad's ready to start catting around a bit. And it's a terrible target that he's choosing, somebody that you're friends with.
Think about your friend Kimmy.
Yeah.
Okay, Virginia. Imagine, even if, let's say she's 19 years old, but back when you guys are 19, you found out she was sleeping with your dad. Does it affect you and your friendship?
I don't think my dad could handle all that.
I don't think he could either.
I think she might break him.
But are you friends with her still, or does that weird you out?
I mean, it doesn't weird me out, but I'm just kind of loose.
Do you step in the way of the relationship and say anything, or just let it go?
No, I'd let it go.
Okay.
I want him to be happy.
You're buying that from Virginia. Virginia's not mad that her dad is hooking up with her 19-year-old friend. Virginia's just
keep
cool
in mind,
with that.
Virginia's got a stepdad that's not a lot older than she is.
And she said she hated it.
Yeah, but I mean, how involved were you then? Maybe she learned some things from it.
When I was a teenager, it was awkward to, have your stepdad only be 5 years older than you. That was weird when I was a teenager. But now that I'm a grown-up, I'm like, get it, Linda.
I think
my mom was hooking up with a young guy. She had to be super happy about that.
I think finding out the age is a big thing, too. Because if the daughter's friend just turned 18, it's...
Okay.
It starts to get a little bit more weirder, no?
The older you are, the more you don't care, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But when you're younger, it is very upsetting to think of your dad texting your 19-year-old friend.
Yeah. I don't think I'd say anything. I'm curious how many people would if your dad was showing interest in your girlfriend of about the same age. Do you get involved or just let love happen? I'm going to post that up on the KVJ Show YouTube channel on Kvj TV. We'll see what you got to say about it coming up next.
I come and I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for Catch me or I go Houdini. Catch me or I go Houdini.
Bad Boys 4 is filming in Fort Lauderdale today. They're going to have some road closures around A1A. And you're asking, okay, do you think you'd be able to see what's going on the set? Getting FaceTime with Will Smith. One person texted in, they said, I worked as a paramedic firefighter for Del Rey when they filmed Bad Boys in Highland Beach, and they blew up the Coca Mansion that was there on the ocean.
Yes, I remember that.
People were allowed to stand along the road, and Will Smith was very nice about coming out at the end of the day, and he would talk to people for a little bit. He had just one bodyguard with him. Martin Lawrence, on the other hand, had a team of people around him. He wouldn't talk to anybody at all, and he put up a fence around his trailer.
The man likes his privacy.
Yes, there you go. A bit of a difference between the two. All right, wanting to see, your dad is texting your friend at 10 p.m., and you can see some flirtatious behavior going on. Do you get in the middle of it, yes or no, and try to stop it, or you just let love find its way? Well, 77% of people said they would say something. They would get in the way. 77%. Only 24% would be like, whatever.
Yeah, my family, we tend to over communicate things.
It's loud. It's Italian.
We're gonna definitely give you our opinion on the matter.
Wow. Okay, so there you go. All right, don't play.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I don't know if you saw any video from the inaugural Florida Man games. They went down at St. Augustine on Saturday.
It sounded like a really fun lineup of competitions.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They had a mullet contest. They had a mud duel with pool noodles. They had the evading arrest and obstacle course where actual cops were chasing people down. They had a competition to see who could eat the most barbecue pork and sausage. It was a speed eating contest.
Okay.
And James Gordon, the winner of that, said, I've lived in Florida my whole life. They're calling these events, but I'm calling it a freaking Tuesday afternoon. Okay, it was $50 to get in, and they said they had probably about 5,000 people.
Wow.
They do really, really well, those eating contests. The one at the fair with the corn on the cob, it's always packed.
Yeah, the sweet corn fiesta.
People love it.
Yeah, it is.
Think about maybe dusting off the old bones and getting back in that thing.
Right when he got off the stage, he puked on the side of the tent. What a poor showing.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you did the corn,
I think
3 seconds after it was over, you're ralphing.
I think I did it 5 years in a row. I never did good at it, and I think I threw up every year.
They're talking about the only thing that it needed. They didn't have Florida woman competitions. And the ladies would like a shot at this. So.
It was sexist.
Well, the way I look at it, anybody who's anybody gets in that thing. Don't make it a gender thing. Just make it a person thing.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Well, there's a 36-year-old woman who was in an accident and filed a lawsuit for $825,000 claiming that she was left disabled. But if you are disabled, don't get yourself in a Christmas tree throwing competition because the insurance company will make sure somebody's there to photograph you. They took it to the judge. He was thrown out.
How fun is that, though?
Yeah, Christmas tree throwing competition.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That is goofy fun.
Yeah. But is it worth losing $825,000 judgment over?
No.
Okay. Not that much fun. There is a former funeral home owner that has been arrested after he allegedly left a corpse laying in a hearse for 2 years.
What?
2 years.
The corpse was in the car for 2 years?
Whoops.
No one noticed the smell?
Oh, my goodness.
Did no one go in the car?
I don't know what happened.
They park it for 2 years and let the body rot?
I think they must have.
Oh, my gosh. They forgot it was in there.
Wow.
I mean,
so gnarly.
I'd imagine that area smelled. Not just the car.
Yeah, I would think that the smell would be nasty. But I imagine you get to a point, though, right, where it just doesn't.
You're right. It just turns to...
Yeah, basically
bones.
dust.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Look, all we are is dust in the wind.
Yeah, that's crazy. They said he was also hoarding the cremated remains of at least 30 people, this dude in Colorado.
Okay.
He's hoarding remains?
There's something going on with this guy, and I think it's probably a weird, if you know what I mean.
The creepiest funeral guy ever.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that the arrest of Miles Harford comes in connection with the latest in a series of offenses by Colorado funeral homeowners, including the discovery of nearly 200 decomposing bodies in a bug-infested funeral home facility last year.
200?
It sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
What the hell's going on over there?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing's going on.
Were they supposed to be cremated and he just let them lay?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's crazy.
Doesn't it seem like he would talk to them?
Yeah.
It does.
They're probably his friends.
Wow. Yeah, that guy's going away for a while. That's crazy.
He goes away for life, right?
I don't
for
know about
something
life.
like
That's
that?
a good question. I don't know what it'll wind up getting. We'll see. Yeah, but that's pretty messed up, man. Yeah, he's got a lot of other charges than just that one. So, yeah, we'll see what winds up happening with him. They say a Roman Catholic priest is stepping away from his role as pastor of a church in New Jersey after he was accused of shoplifting ice cream and oven mitts from Walmart. Oh, and then he led cops on a drunken chase.
Oh, boy.
He's a priest.
Going through it.
Wow.
Somebody was drunk at Walmart? What?
Father.
Yeah.
The father is going through it.
Whoa.
Really broke into that communion wine. How about this? A little insider trading, I guess. There is a resident in Texas named Tyler Loudon. He's been convicted of securities fraud, and he must return the $1.76 million he made by eavesdropping on his wife. His wife worked remotely at home for BP, the oil firm, and she had a home office, and he would listen to her work calls from more than 20 feet away. And he heard that BP planned to acquire travel centers to make over $1 million. So he went and bought all this stock with insider trading.
Oh. I wonder if she knew.
I imagine she is saying that she did not.
You're right, though.
And I wonder what that does to the marriage.
You're totally right. You could, if you and your husband were in cahoots, but then you got caught, go, I have no idea what he's talking about.
He was eavesdropping.
He had to have been eavesdropping.
Yeah, he was. That's crazy. An attempted grocery store robber in Ohio actually lost money. He ran when employees sounded an alarm, and not only did he not get any money from the register, but he also didn't get his change from a purchase. What a dummy. He lost money.
He got nervous. It's a lot. It's hard to rob.
Yeah. A man in Indiana was arrested last week after he tried to buy a Porsche from a dealership with a $78 million check. He then also refused to leave when his offer was rejected. Like, no, you're not buying a Porsche with that. We don't buy that check.
Was it a big giant check as well?
Yeah, right. One of them goofy ones. A woman in Europe is reportedly marrying an AI hologram boyfriend, which was trained on the profile information of her exes.
I told you. You thought I was crazy. I said it's all going to start happening, Virginia.
You can program the hologram boyfriend to be everything you need. I don't think it sounds bad.
We're 15 years away from big-time robot rights kind of fighting with each other.
If they're your exes, though, why would you want that to be the culmination of what your
just the parts,
lifelong companion is?
Just
maybe the good parts.
Yeah, the parts I miss. The parts that when we were in love.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that with a couple of my ex-girlfriends. Take the great qualities.
And who knows? Maybe all the guys broke up with her.
Okay.
And she still liked them.
So pining for him.
And you can pine for somebody after you break up. If time goes on, you forget the things that tore you apart. You start missing the things that you did love.
You pine for anybody ever?
No, I'm not.
There's no one that got away?
Well, put it to you this way, I would never tell you anyway.
But the people want to know what's in that heart.
Yeah, I don't. Is there one in here? I can't find it.
All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, we all do dumb things. Sometimes we do, we're little kids. Other times we're drunk adults. Can you tell the difference? We'll find out next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
StormSmart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. StormSmart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have an accident causing delays this morning on 95 northbound. It's right at the exit for Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Look for a center lane blocked in the area and delays extending back to Southern Boulevard. You're also under speed right now on both sides of the turnpike as you're approaching the West Palm Beach Service Plaza. And in Broward County, a crash on the off-ramp from 95 southbound to Hillsborough Boulevard is blocking a left lane there. Look for some delays on the approach. That's traffic. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
It's a groovable feast at Universal Mardi Gras, February 3rd through April 7th. Enjoy the international flavors of Carnival with an ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar at the hottest party in town. This is your bead-throwing, concert-going, non-stop festival of fun.
Florida residents get 2 days free when you buy a 2-park, 1-day park-to-park ticket. Dig into the details at universalorlando.com. Not available at front gate. Used by 6/26/24. Restrictions apply.
Febreze. So my home is also my office. And before I can focus, every room's gotta be clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze Air Mist. Ooh, that's fresh. Febreze Air Mist scents are all high quality. They fight any weird funk, and they give my air an instant boost of freshness. So not only does my home smell good, I feel good too. After I Febreze, it's time to start my day. Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
When you order food for work on EasyCater.com, we've got your back with 24/7 support to make sure everything goes right. Confirming with the restaurant, guiding drivers when they need delivery instructions, making sure the food arrives on time and is ordered. But if there's a problem...
Thanks for calling EasyCater.
Call us anytime, day or night, and we'll answer in seconds. Because food for work has to work. And we're right here to make sure it does. 100,000 restaurants, one platform. Order 24/7 at EasyCater.com.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1-LAW. Demand Dave. For car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Come rest. 844-411-1-LAW. DemandDave.com.
Freedom is all about choices, and while there is only one Jeep brand, you have the freedom to choose from an epic lineup of Jeep brand vehicles. Hit the trails with the versatile classic, the Jeep Gladiator, or experience the wild and style with the sophistication and comfort of the Jeep Grand Cherokee or Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Looking for a more immersive experience? Let nature come to you in the open-air Jeep Wrangler or Jeep Wrangler 4xE, America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. Whatever you choose, adventure is just one drive away. Visit Jeep.com for details. Based on 2022 CYQ4 sales, GD Power retail sales data. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Hey, it's Kevin here from the KVJ Show, and I want to tell you about this revolutionary weight loss medication called Revelex. It's proven to work. You've probably heard about semaglutide. It's got all the celebrity buzz, and it's FDA approved for weight loss. Well, Revelex is half the price of other semaglutide meds, and it comes in a full-strength daily tablet, so there's no needles, just results. And you're not going to be waiting to fill your prescription. There's no back orders. Get started on Revelex today and get started on losing up to 15 pounds per month. Imagine shrinking your belly, hips, and thighs, all while eating a wide variety of foods. You can still enjoy cheese, nuts, bacon, coffee creamer, dark chocolate, and even alcohol. Plus, Red Mountain Weight Loss offers one-on-one support from medical experts, so you can ensure and maintain your weight loss for life. So schedule your appointment to get started on Revelex today. It's available only by prescription, and you can only get it at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Dial pound 250 from your phone and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. That's pound 250, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Wondering what to do with your tax refund? Call Strax Aesthetics for cosmetic surgery done right. Prices guaranteed to beat any quotes from board-certified surgeons. Strax will discount any quote by at least 10% for procedures performed by April 15, 2024. Lowest prices ever on gastric sleeves for massive weight loss. Strax Med Spa will beat any advertised price on fillers and wrinkle reducers. All procedures are performed by renowned board-certified surgeons. Visit StraxPlastics.com for surgeon bios and to see great results. Call 954-749-3040 to schedule your free consultation and take advantage of Strax's tax season special.
Hey, honey, I have a great idea for summer vacation. Let's go to Chicago. We can take the kids to the aquarium, the Navy Pier, and maybe even a baseball game. We can eat deep dish pizzas and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a great idea, and the kids will love it, but only if we fly from PBI.
Chicago, here we come.
Let's book our flight today.
Already on it.
Palm Beach International Airport, South Florida's award-winning and favorite airport. Now flying direct to Chicago. Visit pbia.org for more info.
This week at Macy's, shop incredible specials on what you need now, like 65% off warm and stylish coats for her, and 40 to 50% off shoes, handbags, and accessories to complete your look. Plus, take 15 to 60% off great furniture and mattress deals, too. And Star Rewards members earn rewards even faster now during Star Money bonus days at Macy's. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Did you know COVID-19 vaccines have been updated this season? They're one of the best ways to help protect yourself against recent variants, and most people in the U.S. should continue to pay nothing out of pocket for COVID-19 vaccines. Uninsured or underinsured adults can receive them at no cost at participating Bridge program locations, and eligible children can receive them through the Vaccines for Children program at participating providers. For children, COVID-19 vaccines are at no cost, but there may be fees such as for the visit or administration. Book a vaccine option at schedulecovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Kevin and I did something really cool last year, and I'm telling everybody, you should do this too. It is a free heart scan, and it's waiting for you with just a few minimum requirements at Life Imaging FLA.
Yeah, all you have to do is spend about 10 minutes. There's no dyes, no need to undress. You lay there, it does all the work, and then they tell you how you are. And let me tell you, early detection saves lives. You can get this free heart scan, which is a $699 value with just a few minimum requirements.
And when you're there, too, ask them about the cancer screening, virtual colonography. You don't have to be sedated for that.
Now, and 80% of the people who go to Life Imaging FLA are going to be just fine, but you get the peace of mind of knowing. So go and check them out today.
Life Imaging FLA is offering you a free heart scan right now with only a few minimum requirements. From your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Well, we all do dumb things. Sometimes when we do, we're little kids. Other times we are drunk adults. Can you tell what they were when they did this? Thank you for these submissions on the WRMF app using the mic drop feature. Look for the little microphone in the bottom left-hand corner. We've got Jared here telling us the dumb thing that he did. What happened, Jared?
I was so into the Super Bowl, I accidentally broke my parents' TV.
Okay, into the Super Bowl, broke the TV. Is that a little kid or a drunk adult? I'm thinking probably drunk adult, because I think it would take a lot for a little kid to break a TV.
You'd be surprised. I broke several as a child.
We believe you.
Not that hard.
Okay.
You've probably broken a few as an adult, too.
Yeah. And TVs just don't mix.
Just that you can replace them. It's fine.
What do you think? I'm going to go drunk adult.
Drunk adult for me, too.
Little kid.
Okay. What were you here, Jared?
I was actually a kid. It was halftime, and my brother and I were throwing the Nerf around until I had to make a diving catch, and boom, down went the Samsung.
Oh,
dude,
okay.
I get it.
Knocked it off the wall.
But did you catch that ball?
I led the
That's
league
right.
in ball games inside the household.
Okay. Let me see. We got Christina here that did something dumb. What did you do, Christina?
Okay, so I decided to get on, one of those banana seat bicycles, and I get on that sucker, and I'm going downhill, and I'm giving it everything I got, and all of a sudden there's a pull-behind trailer, and me and the trailer met. It wasn't a happy ending.
Oh.
Good heavens.
Definitely a drunk adult.
You think drunk adult on that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go a little kid. I'm going to go little kid. What do you think, Virginia?
I'm going to say drunk adult.
Okay, two drunk adults. What were you here, Christina?
I was a little kid. That was my first banana seat bike ever.
Okay. All right.
I love her.
Wow, she's fun.
Yeah, solid story. And Jimmy is on here about something dumb that happened with him. What happened, Jimmy?
I accidentally swallowed a cockroach.
Oh, that's
my
gnarly.
goodness.
Accidentally. Whoa, that is messed up. I didn't know. How would that even happen?
I'll tell you how it could happen. Maybe it crawled into your cup and you drank it.
Oh.
I'm going to go drunk adult.
Wow, yeah. Okay. What do you think, Virginia?
I'm going to go little kid.
I'll go bird on drunk adult. What were you here, Jimmy?
I was a little kid. We were at some friend's house, and this cockroach tried to bust into our fun, and I thought it would be funny to throw it at a friend of mine. And when I did, it hit the ceiling fan, and it shot right back into my mouth. I started to gag, and I couldn't keep its legs, and I ended up actually swallowing it. Those kids I'm still friends with call me Bugman to this day.
Oh, my gosh. It hit the ceiling fan.
That is so repulsive.
Could you imagine a roach going into your mouth?
No.
Man. Okay. Great stories. Thank you very much for sending those in. Just download that free WRMF app to do so for little kid or drunk adult. Well, I have found out that apparently when you're a drunk adult, you love kind of a greasy meal afterwards. Virginia was all about getting breakfast today after her 10-hour brunch yesterday.
I brunch hard.
Yeah, you do.
Your team is so sick right now. Me, Suits, and Denny's feel
What
terrible
happened?
after our breakfast today.
What happened? It wasn't good? Or?
We are not doing good.
They scarfed it down like the family dog.
My breakfast was so greasy.
Oh,
it was
really?
not good. Yeah, we all feel terrible. Terrible. Denny's about to go into a fever dream.
How you feeling, Virginia?
I didn't eat mine. I've got like a little bit. I ate the hash browns, but I left the sandwich.
They didn't have grilled cheese, so I ended up making a makeshift grilled cheese, and I took buttered muffins.
Okay.
Then I took my cheese hash browns.
Okay.
And then I put them on inside my muffins.
Yeah.
And then I dip it with honey mustard sauce and made sandwiches.
Uh-huh.
And I felt just awful. This is terrible. I mean, genuinely nauseous.
Grease and carbs. What could go wrong?
Dang. Well, I think the place where you ordered from has actually made the list of the unhealthiest dishes you can order at a restaurant. Is what you ordered one of the most unhealthy things you can actually get? I'll break down the top 5 for you coming up next at the KVJ Show.
What's wrong with me? Why do I feel like this? I'm going crazy now. No more gas in the red. Can't even get started. Nothing heard, nothing said. Can't even speak about it. I'm alive, I'm my head. Don't wanna think about it. Feels like I'm going insane, yeah. It's a thief in the night to come and grab you. It can creep up inside you and consume you. A disease of the mind, it can control you. It's too close for comfort.
I see a lot of times you got a little bit of a hangover, or, a little bit hard for brunch, and decide to make it 10 hours instead of, 2 hours. You might need a greasy meal to kind of help soak everything up that you got in your tummy.
You got to be careful it's not too greasy, though. I think the boys are struggling.
Uh-oh.
Collectively, as a team, we have a very low energy level.
A little lethargic after that breakfast.
It ain't good.
Yeah. You got cheesy hash browns, put them on a muffin, buttered muffin, and then we're dipping it in honey mustard sauce.
It just was very leaky. It was a very wet sandwich, and not in the good way.
A little greasy.
Very. Not that little. It was very greasy.
Virginia, what'd you get?
We all got, me and the boys got moons over my hammy.
I didn't go that big because I knew that thing is next level.
I didn't even
it's
get.
A lot, huh?
I didn't even get in it yet because I know it's going to put me in a coma.
It's a heavy sandwich.
It's so big. I just ate my hash browns, and those were a little greasy.
Seriously, I was picking them up. These are heavy, boulder-like sandwiches.
Man, that's sitting in your gut.
Denny said he lost vision in his left eye because of the sandwich.
The amount of sodium in it.
I'm not kidding you. The bangs of Suits' hair are very damp because he's just sweating it all out right now.
Well, your Denny's did make the list of the unhealthiest dishes you can order at a restaurant. It's not the moons over my hammy or whatever you got, Bird. It is their fried cheese melt.
Oh, yeah.
Fried cheese melt? What's that?
It is 4 fried mozzarella sticks, melted American cheese, and grilled sourdough bread. It contains around 1,260 calories and over 3,000 milligrams of sodium.
Oh, yeah, you're not doing anything for the rest of the day.
I've had it before, and it is highly overrated.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
Yeah, they're not saying they're good. They're saying they're not healthy.
But you would think if you're going to go that terrible for your body, it's going to taste amazing.
It should.
Yeah.
It
should, yeah.
It's kind of the same issue we had today where it just was doused in grease.
Yeah, that's too bad. IHOP, their competitor, also made the list with their IHOP cheeseburger omelet.
All of these sound like stoners got into a kitchen and went crazy.
Cheeseburger omelet?
It is filled with hamburger, hash browns, tomatoes, onions, American cheese, and pickles. It is served with pancakes and contains 1,990 calories, 45 grams of saturated fat, and 4,580 milligrams of sodium.
Oh, my God.
But wait, there's more. Then we add on 3 scoops of ice cream.
Wow. That is unbelievable. Buffalo Wild Wings cheese curd bacon burger made the list at number 5 for the unhealthiest dishes you can order at a restaurant.
Well, cheese curds alone are going to be a lot of calories.
Oh, yeah.
But they're so good.
Now you're taking cheese curds and you're putting them on a burger.
Yeah, on a bacon burger. Not just a burger, a bacon burger. This is a beef patty topped with white cheddar cheese curds, bacon, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. You get it with French fries, and it has almost 2,000 calories and 53 grams of saturated fat.
It's probably pretty good, though. That probably tastes good.
We'll ride that pony.
Cheese curd bacon burger. Chili's made it at number 3 with their ultimate smokehouse combo, where you get smoked brisket, jalapeno cheddar smoked sausage, smoked bone-in barbecue chicken breast.
I mean, meat on meat on meat.
And smoked baby back ribs.
And then by 8 p.m., you crap yourself.
And that's not all. You also get a couple sides with it.
Oh, my God.
2,440 calories and 41 grams of saturated fat.
Whoa.
To me, that is a Saturday night kind of a meal. You sleep.
Should be a Saturday night, a Sunday night, a Monday afternoon kind of meal.
You got to sleep that thing off on a Sunday.
You can't do anything after you eat that.
No, you go home and you lay, and then you lay until it don't hurt no more.
And number 1 on the list for the unhealthiest dishes you can order at a restaurant, they have the Cheesecake Factory's Flying Gorilla Milkshake. It's made with ice cream, banana liqueur, and whipped cream, and contains about 2,000 calories.
Whoa.
Oh, if you want to put on some pounds, go to Cheesecake Factory.
They do it for you.
Even their ice cubes are littered with calories.
Somehow they're 300 calories each.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. All right, well, if you're kind of feeling a certain way here on a Monday, struggling to get going, maybe too hard of a weekend, or just Monday is not your thing, you might like this. The FML website. People posting up miserable things happening in their life so you feel better about yours, coming up in minutes.
We are South Florida. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, West Palm Beach, looking for new ways to save? Well, on Verizon, you don't need to be on a family plan to get our best deals. For a limited time, plans start at just $55 a month for a single line on unlimited welcome, with autopay plus taxes and fees. That's a savings of $10 a month. Plus, get a select phone on us and a $100 Verizon gift card when you switch. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. This offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save $99.99 up to $659.99 device payment or full retail purchase with new smartphone line on unlimited welcome plan required. $100 Verizon e-gift card sent within 8 weeks with port in. Less up to $659.99 promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months for new customers with one new line. Additional terms apply. In select markets only. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. For unlimited welcome plan in times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Starting with one store in 1978, Boot Barn has become the largest Western and workwear retailer in the nation. Supporting those who feed, build, and protect America, we offer the largest selection of cowboy boots, work boots, Western wear, workwear, and outdoor gear. With over 500,000 pairs of boots and thousands of top-quality jeans and clothing, it's an honor to support the people who make our country so great. Boot Barn. Keep West.
You call that a precision stop?
When a rookie stunt driver, just give me a shot, meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all.
Come on, focus.
They'll soon find out that behind the wheel of the Nissan Rogue, with the power of VC turbo and the most fuel-efficient gas-powered engine in its class,
watch this,
the protege can become a master. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad. Whoa!
Level up your drive with 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. Auto Pacific segmentation excluding hybrids and electric vehicles. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. For well-qualified buyers, 1.9% APR financing for 60 months on new 2023 Rogue and dealer stock. Example, 60 months financing at $17.48 per month per thousand finance. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and in-MAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 3/4/24.
Hello, saver. Whether you're saving for that trip to the tropics or saving for an emergency, now is the time to take advantage of Wells Fargo's savings options. Wells Fargo offers savings accounts that can help you save towards your goals. So, what are you saving for? Visit a Wells Fargo branch or wellsfargo.com/save to open a savings account today.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, are you hungry? Oh, let's go to Dunkin'. We're talking a donut party, deals galore, DD Perks membership. I know I am a member, Virginia's a member, and you will get a bunch of reward points. So if you don't have that app, please make sure you do it. It's just great fun. Don't forget, too, breakfast sandwiches galore over there at Dunkin'. I was telling you earlier about my dad. He loves the Wake Up Wrap. The Wake Up Wrap is delicious. We love it as well. Hash browns are awesome at Dunkin', so make sure you download that app. DD Perk membership. I'm Jay Bird and I run Dunkin'.
Beautiful start to our Monday. A little bit chilly still this morning with temperatures in the mid-50s, warming up to high of 76 by this afternoon. We're starting off the day with clear skies and mostly sunny conditions expected this afternoon as the dry weather pattern continues. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
Sponsored by WeBuyAnyCar.com. Before you sell or trade in, find out how much your car is worth at WeBuyAnyCar.com. They make selling your car fast, safe, and fair. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Wait, KVJ is on TikTok? Oh, you've got to see this. Now, back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, if you're having a sort of a Monday here where things just don't seem to be going right for you, or you're just not feeling great, or you're a little nauseous because of your greasy breakfast.
You're right. I could use a pep talk.
Yeah.
Maybe some Pepto-Bismol.
You could use some Mylanta.
Yeah. Just realize you're maybe not the only person is going through it here today. People go to the F My Life website and post things that are going wrong in their life, so maybe you feel a little bit better about yours. This person said, today I was with my 3-year-old son in the doctor's office, and during the exam, he informed the doctor that he doesn't sleep in mommy's bed anymore because mommy sleeps in her underwear and farts all night long. FML.
Dang.
You ever had your young kid get a little too honest in public in front of the wrong person?
They do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. All right, kid.
Has your kid ever outed you for being a farter?
It's pretty low.
Today, a man next to me was feeding the birds when he ran out of food. We were at a theme park, and there were do not feed the bird signs everywhere. The birds then became aggressive and started savaging the both of us. FML.
Good Lord.
It is weird. I've seen it happen before at parks where if you're feeding the animals and someone that's always going at the park doesn't want you to, they'll get squirrely on you. They will. It happened to my brother. This cowboy guy got in my brother's face saying, "Don't feed the squirrels. We don't feed squirrels at this park."
Yeah.
It turned very contentious.
There was a place, Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, and I used to hang out there. You knew, don't eat at this table because the seagulls were right there, and there was clearly some tourists that didn't know the insider thing. And we just sat way off to the side and watched them get attacked with their delicious bread rolls. They were on their head and pecking at them.
I think that's why you can't feed them.
Yeah, you gotta watch
all
out.
rambunctious.
This one on the FML website said, I've had my cat so long that she knows all my patterns. She was waiting for me in my room at bedtime, and she got right on top of me, and I fell asleep pretty fast. And when I woke up, she was still there. So I decided to wait until she moved. I waited and waited. Took about an hour before I realized she actually had died.
You had a dead cat on you?
Oh, my goodness.
What life was it on? I hopefully got the 9th.
Well, apparently it was on the 9th.
Apparently it was.
Didn't that happen to you? Did you wake up and
Our dog Chewy, fell asleep and died between my legs. I woke up the next morning, and you can just kind of tell. They talk about dead weight. It's a different kind of weight. I'm like, I don't know. Chewy feels a little heavy today.
There was just something in the atmosphere.
Yeah, I got up like, there's a dead dog between my legs.
You've been snuggling a dead dog
all night long.
How long do you think it took you to realize he had passed?
I don't know. I woke up in the morning. It was in the morning, and I was like...
But you looked over there. How long did it take for you to go?
I could feel it, because I woke up, and I'm like, all right, because Chewy would sleep between my legs.
How bad are Kevin's sleep farts if they kill the dog?
Did you kill your dog?
Bruh.
I cast the dog.
This whole time I'm thinking it died of natural causes.
What a way to go out, poor guy.
You farted your dog to death.
Remind me never to sleep. Remind me never to sleep in between your legs.
Yeah, don't sleep in between my legs. It's like a gas chamber.
Murder farts.
I don't want to go out like that, man.
Oh, man. This person said, today I went on a blind date and mistook somebody else at the restaurant for my date. We had a great conversation until the real blind date arrived. Then the look on both of their faces was priceless, FML.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it'd be kind of awkward. But if it was going well, though, it'd be like, hey, why don't you guys just hang out? We'll do our thing. Be kind of a weird thing, I guess. Don't you typically know, though, when you take a look at the swiping left or whatever and have a photo? It's kind of scary to go on a blind date without any photo. Would you do that where you didn't know what they look like at all?
I got a girlfriend that does this all the time. She was at brunch yesterday, and she's hot. She is like smoking hot. She's got her life together. Like, she's a catch. She went on 8 dates last week. She just goes on these.
Many?
She meets them 8. She went on 8 dates last week. She meets them on the dating apps, and she's just trying them all on for size and doesn't really connect with any of them so far.
I've done it before. Gone on a blind date without seeing a picture, and it was a nightmare.
Really?
Nightmare. And it was a double date, and my buddy and the girl he was with, it was her friend, and he even told me at the beginning of the date, hey, man, if it's awkward, we'll get you out of here. Oh, it was definitely awkward.
Did he get you out?
No, he got drunk. And I'm like, hey, man, we got to get out of here. He's like, bro, I've been drinking and I'm having a great time with my girl, so just figure it out. I'm like,
whoa,
and
no.
it was very awkward because she was into the bird and I wasn't into it, and she kept on trying to make moves.
Can you blame her?
No, it was nothing like that. But she wouldn't take a hint.
Oh man,
it was weird, man.
She wanted to get her a little piece of sexy.
She wanted a piece of something. I wasn't feeling it, and it was awful.
But you're stuck.
And my friend would not be cool about it.
He had one job. He was supposed to bail you out.
Oh, he was down at the beach the whole time with her. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, he was going to second base.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. I think my man was hitting home runs.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he didn't want to leave.
And this person said, today I chipped my tooth on a beer bottle while I was drinking alone at my house.
Oh.
I feel like such a loser. FML.
Don't beat yourself up.
See, there's that pep talk you need from Virginia.
You'll be fine.
Get back on that horse.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw some mixed reviews of Saturday Night Live, and you typically do. In fact, a lot of times you'll see maybe one-sided reviews of, man, that show's just not very funny anymore. Shane Gillis was on there, a guy who had actually been fired years ago as a writer on the show, from what I understand, because of they thought his comments were homophobic, and they said goodbye, and now he was invited back to host the show.
He made a bunch of comments on his podcast, and I think he was going to be a member on there as well.
Okay.
I think he was going to be on the cast.
Wow. Okay, so he went back to Saturday Night Live. The reviews are a bit mixed. What did you think? If you did see Saturday Night Live, about Shane Gillis's performance, I want to get a poll going here. Do you think he crushed it, or was it a bomb, or somewhere in between? We'll give you three options there. Go to YouTube, look up the KVJ Show, and let us know.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. Swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. Hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand, and I don't know what to say by the time I fold my hands. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, but God, I need a favor. Amen. Amen. Yeah, I owe you more than one, and beggars can't be choosers. But I'll pay for all I've done. Just please don't let me lose her. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, but God, I need a favor. Amen. 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 Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So tell me, who the hell am I to expect the savior when I only talk to God if I need a favor? God, I need a favor.
a comedian. His name is Shane Gillis, and he hosted Saturday Night Live over the weekend. And I saw some mixed reviews of how his performance went. Now, the reason I guess why it's kind of interesting for him is that he was supposed to be on Saturday Night Live as a cast member back in the day, but then did a podcast and made some comments that were deemed to be homophobic and a little bit out of bounds, and he was rescinded that offer.
I think he made comments about a bunch of people, but what had happened was he had got hired, and the podcast stuff had already happened.
Mm-hmm.
He basically got on a train and realized he was getting fired and canceled. With every stop he'd go.
Oh, no way.
He'd read a refresh.
Oh, man.
How many people were turning on him?
Oh,
how
no.
badly he's getting fired. It's like, oh my God.
In a sense, Saul's whole career just flaming out right then and there.
Yes.
So
I think it helped his career, honestly.
Do you really? Okay.
Without a doubt. Yep,
Okay.
I do. I think he blew up as a stand-up and as a podcaster.
Okay.
And he kind of did it without any kind of, SNL ensemble cast kind of a thing, and he's kind of his own guy.
Okay, well, he got in front of everybody and addressed how he had been fired on Saturday Night Live.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm here. Most of you probably have no idea who I am. I was fired from this show a while ago, but don't look that up, please. If you don't know who I am, please don't Google that. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be up here, honestly. I should be home. I should be a high school football coach. That's what I should be.
Okay. I heard comments on the monologue that it wasn't awesome. Now, you got to see every minute of it. What did you think of Shane Gillis?
Well, first of all, he has people who don't like him automatically, so
Yeah.
they're never going to give him a fair chance.
Right. I was trying to read through that. That's what I couldn't tell. That's why I wanted to bring it up, because I'm like, okay, do these people have some kind of agenda? They don't like him already? Are they being fair?
In my opinion, Shane Gillis is an old school comedian, meaning he doesn't pull any punches. He makes fun of everything, and he's going to say things the PC crowd is never going to like. It's just he's an old school comedian, and he's going to go after everything. And I think people who don't like him are never going to like him. He had a lot of hype going into it because his fans love him. So they're going to defend him to the death. I think it's the middle. I don't think he crushed it, but I think there's a lot of factors that go into SNL. I think he did good enough.
Okay.
I think he might have been a little nervous for his monologue, but who wouldn't be in that situation? And you don't know who writes the sketches, too. He doesn't write all the sketches, and some of the sketches can be weak, but that might be SNL.
I did hear people talking a little bit about the Trump sneakers. Remember last week, Trump came out with his own brand of sneakers. They're gold, and they got like the American flag on them, and he's selling them. He's got to raise up a little bit of money for everything going on with him.
He's very known for his Trump impersonation, big time.
Yeah, so here was the Trump skit. I thought the Trump skit was rather clever. I thought it was pretty good. I thought he did a pretty good Trump.
Whoa, Trump never surrender sneakers? Awesome. I'm open.
And Gordon Dwyer's about to find out that winning
Come on, man. How you missed that?
is a state of mind.
I didn't miss. It went in. So you're saying these Trump shoes made you good at basketball?
No, they give me the power to say I'm good at basketball and then double down on that until people actually start to believe it.
Now he gets whatever he wants. He gets whoever he wants.
Wow. That was the most fantastic lovemaking you've ever had.
Not really. It only lasted
2 hours. That was a 2-hour love session. You had a big O in there, a very big O, but...
I did? Oh. Want to go again?
I'd love to, but you're too tired.
Now he's a brand new man.
There you go, all because of the shoes.
I personally like Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
But I know he's controversial because of all the stuff he says.
Sean had said the monologue was sometimes a little awkward, but I thought that he was good in the skits. And we asked people what they thought about Shane Gillis on SNL. 30% said he crushed it, 21% said he bombed, and 49% said somewhere in between.
Well, the monologue was weird because it would appear that it was a little awkward, but the audience too was kind of awkward. So that can really play a factor.
I think he kind of called him out a little bit in the monologue.
He called him out a few different times.
Yeah, he's like, okay, clearly you don't find that funny. Yeah, and maybe it was they don't care for who he is. He
touched on topics that a lot of people are afraid to touch on.
Yeah.
And said some things that a lot of people will not say.
Okay. Well,
that caused people to get upset.
Yeah. Coming up, you've got Sydney Sweeney. She's going to be hosting SNL. Looks like this coming weekend. Casey Musgraves is on there. Do you guys know who Casey Musgraves is?
She a country singer?
She is. She's very good, though. Very solid. She's going to be on there. And then the following week, you've got Josh Brolin with Ariana Grande. So who do you think is going to be less popular, Ariana Grande or Shane Gillis? I think Ariana Grande just has to sing, though. So.
Oh, don't worry. They'll put her in a sketch.
Oh, she's very acty.
Yeah, she's good at skits, though.
She is.
She's very acty.
I love her.
I think it might be her strength zone. All right, well, if you ever want to jump into the conversation, you can. Go to YouTube and look for The KVJ Show for KVJ TV.
Stick around, because you never know what'll happen next. More KVJ Show in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? Research shows consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in, sell it to We Buy Any Car. Get your free online valuation now at
We Buy Any Car.
Research published in the Journal of Industrial Economics, December 2015, showed buyers with a trade-in pay an average of $990 more than those who do not trade in their used cars.
Who lays the papers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the papers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
It's a new year, and if you're a homeowner like me that wants to upgrade your driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word BEST to 909090 will be automatically entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Now, there's no purchase necessary, but you must text BEST to 909090. That's BEST to 909090, and you could win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text BEST to 909090 now.
Who lays the papers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, over 3 million people called Morgan & Morgan in their time of need. And with over 1 million of those calls coming from previous clients, friends, and family.
My name is Jason Williams. It was a rainy day, and I got hit from behind by a lady that was doing somewhere over 100 miles an hour is what they were saying. I've never dealt with anything like this before. Everybody that I talked to kept saying the same name, which was Morgan & Morgan. I was on hold for maybe 15 seconds. When they come back and said, Jason, we will absolutely take your case. As a non-tech savvy guy, any question that I had, if I called, text, or emailed, they got right back to me. They made it as easy for me as it could have been.
Thank you for trusting us. We've become the largest injury firm in the world because we've won a lot. The word is out. Size matters. Reputation matters. We're America's largest injury law firm for a reason. With over 900 dedicated attorneys and climbing, we're ready wherever you are, whatever you need. The choice is easy. We're just a phone call away. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
As a radio stuntman, I do all the extreme stuff in your favorite commercials. But the new Times the Cash scratch-offs are a new level of action-packed. A thrilling multiplier feature, over 15 million prizes that multiply the winnings, and bonus play. They're the most extreme. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to jump this pit of hungry gates for no reason. New Times the Cash scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
I'm what you might call very good at hide and seek. This one time, my parents had to round up the whole neighborhood to track me down. It was a mess. A lot of tears. Well, now that we got Xfinity, we have Wi-Fi all over the house, including all my favorite super secret hiding spots. So I can kill time in here by streaming my shows and...
Ha! Found ya.
The heck? How?
You left Find My tablet on.
This generation, ruining the game with their performance enhancers.
Get wall-to-wall Wi-Fi from Xfinity for a reliable connection throughout your home. Now through March 5th, get gig speed internet for $35 a month for 12 months when you add unlimited mobile. Plus, get Wi-Fi equipment included for 2 years. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Requires paperless plan and auto-pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra and may change. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfinity Gateway. After 12 months, internet increases to $60. After 24 months, regular rates apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity internet. Actual speeds vary.
Here at Massey, we've seen the damage termites can cause. That's why we've protected homes from termite damage for almost 100 years. Our termite protection program doesn't just protect your home from termites, it gives you peace of mind. That's why our termite protection guarantee covers your home and all the things in it. When we protect against termites, we protect families. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Well, all this week, I have been jetting around in a brand new Greenway Kia EV9. It is the upgraded and elevated EV fully electric vehicle from Kia. If you haven't seen these cars, whoa, the technology, the advancements, they are unbelievable. Greenway Kia is overstocked with all of the new cars. They're all redesigned. If you think you know Kia and you haven't driven a Kia, you don't know Kia. This EV9 is phenomenal. You've got to go drive this car. I am new to Kia, and I am just blown away by the technological advancements, by the sleekness. I'm telling you, this EV9 is next level. You've got to see it for yourself. Go to Greenway Kia on Military Trail in West Palm Beach, because if you have a job making $350 a week, they want to approve you at Greenway Kia. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. In office, West Palm Beach.
Don't forget the After the Show podcast, coming up live and uncensored. Get it wherever you get your podcasts. Now, more of the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I gotta tell you, another beautiful day, man. We're just like in the pocket right now. Everything is great. What a fun weekend it was. Going out there to the Lake Worth Street Painting Festival was amazing. The art was fantastic.
Turtle Fest was gorgeous.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You had beautiful weather for that.
Beautiful. Brunch yesterday was gorgeous. This is just the time of year when we're so lucky to live here.
Yeah, no doubt. It's going to be going off, too. There's a lot of stuff, too. Don't forget about spring training. It was pretty awesome. I did not, unfortunately, get out to catch a game. Wanted to, but we didn't. And they had big old ribbon cutting. The ballpark of the Palm Beaches.
I really wish when you say catch a game, it would mean you go out there, really get behind the plate, catch the game like a catcher.
Be like the catcher.
That would be amazing.
Gosh, I can't imagine how many times I get hit in the face with the baseball.
I know. They throw so hard.
Yeah.
I don't know if either one of us lasts a half an inning.
Yeah. Travis Scott was out there throughout the first pitch on Friday night. Kind of cool. He had like a black leather suit kind of thing on there with the big old goofy big scissors that they cut the ribbon with. So he did that. And Jen Powell, the first woman to umpire in a Major League game, was out there for the Astros Nationals game on Saturday. That was the first time that's happened since 2007. She's trying to make the Major League, so she's getting her shot at the big time, Virginia.
I love it.
Yeah. So.
Girl power.
Right. So that was some cool things that happened. And then, of course, you've got the Cognizant Classic that is going to kick off on Thursday at PGA National. So, I mean, it's just one thing after another. It's going to be a big week. Of course, we got the Rib Roundup on Saturday. That's also going on.
Real buzz about the judges this year.
Right in this studio there is. In this studio, there's a lot of buzzing about it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a high-powered job. I mean, we're jealous, so that's why we make fun of it, but nobody asked us to be a rib judge.
I mean, seriously, next year, how can I get involved in that? I'd love to be a judge. I'd love to be a judge.
You say the word, though. I'm sure they'll put you in there.
Word.
Okay.
The power.
Yeah, you could do it, no doubt. You also had the South Beach Food and Wine Festival. going on over the weekend?
I think my girlfriends went to that. I didn't go. I was too crazy busy.
Okay.
But it's always fun.
Yeah, I wonder how that went. I did see, DJ Khaled was at the Grand Tasting yesterday performing.
Nice.
And, he's getting out of his, I think it's a Bentley or something like that. And he's wearing Jordan's, really nice sneakers. And, of course, he's got to go across the sand to get to the stage where he's going to be performing. And that can't happen. So... And, of course, he can't just take the shoes off and then put them back on, but he can't get his Jordans dirty. So he has two big old bodyguards come over and help him out of his car and carry him. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen DJ Khaled. He's not a small man.
He has two guys carrying him?
He has two guys that carry him from his car to the stage.
I don't want to get my Jordans dirty. Can I get everybody to help me? Please, everybody help me. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You want to get in the back? Can't mess up the chains. I'm performing live right now.
Is DJ Khaled annoying or is he cool?
He amuses me. He's entertaining, but yeah, he's extra.
Okay.
I mean, when you can't just take your shoes off and you got to have two guys carry you to the stage, yeah, you're a little extra. So, also filming for Bad Boys 4 going on in Fort Lauderdale today. So there is a ton of stuff that is going on. And, of course, we always keep you plugged into what is happening. Go to kvjshow.com to get the weekend events always that are going on. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jay Bird about to wrap the Monday KVJ show. He's going to drop a big old thought of the day on you coming up next.
I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be.
All righty. Today's Monday, but it's a big old day. I got the Queen's birthday lunch today.
Oh, that's going to be so nice.
Not of England, but of my house. So
The
my
Mexican
wife,
queen.
The Mexican queen, yes, as I call her so fondly. She is having a birthday today. So her and my daughter, we're all going to go out and have a little bit of lunch today.
Nice.
No birthday lovemaking?
I wouldn't do that to her. It's her birthday.
Why are you going to punish her on her birthday?
I know. I mean,
That would be her worst birthday
yeah,
ever.
I want her to have a good day. So that'd just be really cruel if I be that demanding. Yeah, so it'd be fun, nice to get out. We still got the After the Show. That is going to be coming up here live on YouTube, also on Twitch. Either of those platforms, you can get it there or on demand. You can also get us wherever you get your podcasts, like Spotify. Bird, before we get to it, though, would you please wrap us up with your thought for the day?
Talked a lot about death today, so...
We did.
Great topic for a Monday.
Kevin's murder farts killed his dog.
It's true.
Death.
R.I.P. Chewy.
Death ends a life, not a relationship.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Right?
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.